Hello, everybody.
Welcome back to Frenemies, the show hosted by two skinny people. No, we're skinny this week. You've been on a diet for a week. I've been working out for a week straight.
Can you show that? Can people see
I'm not
that?
on a diet. I said I've been working out. Okay. You're on a diet. I've been working out for a week straight. And I do feel like my waist has lost some inches in it.
Good. I don't want to tear you down at the beginning of the show already.
Damn, I was calling you skinny too.
No, I know.
I can't tell, but apparently you've been on a diet.
Yeah,
so.
it's been a week. I don't feel skinny. Listen.
You do. You're just fluctuating so much. Sometimes you look bigger than
There's no fluctuation. It's all upwards.
But we're both skinny this week because you were consistently on a diet for a week. I've been consistently working out for a week, so we're both very skinny today. So congratulations.
Can I just see what drink that is?
Yeah, this is called the wedding cake frappuccino.
I don't want to be judgmental. I just want to know what you're drinking.
No,
Venti vanilla bean cream frap. 4 pumps white mocha, single caramel drizzle, 3 pumps of caramel syrup. Nice.
It's for TikTok. It's a TikTok trend. It's for TikTok. This is Mondays are my treat days because it's the day I'm excited to come here. It's my happy day. So we have a little snack before. We have a snack. It's like my happy days.
What did you eat?
Well, we didn't eat a snack. Well, I had these peanut butter Passover cookies, but what did we eat? Oh, I had oatmeal this morning. No, that wasn't my treat. No, my treat is after. Like yesterday after the show, we went to Arby's and got mozzarella sticks and curly fries, which we could do today, honestly. Those curly fries are so good. And that was our snack. And then when I go home, I cook for my video. So we have like our fun day of Monday.
So you haven't eaten yet today?
I had oatmeal. And I had these Passover cookies, which I'm just wiping this down real quick.
Oh, okay.
Why are these Passover cookies? What makes them Passover?
Because there's no bread. There's no...
I think they're delicious. I won't eat it, but
it's coconut and peanut butter instead of flour because us Jews, I don't care about it.
Thank you for including me in that.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant.
Oh, I thought you were like us Jews. I was like,
no, I meant like me and the other Jews.
Who's wearing a chai today? Oh, yeah, me. Where's your Star of David? Can't identify you.
Yeah, I don't want to be identified. Trust me. Last people started identifying Jews. It wasn't good. Yeah, no thanks.
That's why they did it in the Holocaust. That's why they put the Star of David on them.
Yeah, I'll bet you when Nazis start rounding up Jews again, you're gonna take that chai off real fast.
You're not gonna do that anytime.
You're gonna be like, I'm not a Jew. I swear to God, I'm not a Jew. Yeah, we'll see how cute it is. Their little Jewish fashion accessories are when they start rounding us up.
Speaking of Jewish,
we're sponsored by Upstart.
Oh, sponsored by Upstart, and let's stop eating seafood because the fishermen. Did you watch Seaspiracy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's because of the fishermen's nets that are causing it, not straws. Do all the straws. Well, maybe don't do the straws, but really you should stop eating seafood.
Dude.
Jews are ahead of their time. They stopped eating bottom feeders a long time ago.
Right. Well, we eat fish.
Stop it.
Right. Stop it. Well, luckily I don't even like seafood, but first of all, I did watch Seaspiracy. It's this new Netflix documentary about how the ocean is dying because we're eating fish. And there's a lot of good points made, but these types of documentaries always kind of make me like the message I take well, but I always feel like they're so alarmist that I take it with a grain of salt. But like, for example, one thing that they said that I thought was really interesting is that half the plastic pollution in the ocean is fishing nets, as you said. I was like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah, straws are like little, like helps 0.001%.
It's like, I don't, fuck paper straws. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. And they're selling these, like people in Japan, I'm talking to you, stop buying the $3 million blue seared tuna.
Yeah. They'll never stop eating seafood there, though.
Do you think the people in Japan are watching?
No.
You don't think?
No,
is it them or China that doesn't have YouTube? One of them don't.
China doesn't have YouTube, but I don't think either are really watching in numbers that we could have any influence over there.
I never see Japanese people come for us. Like, they don't, like, stan us. I never see that anywhere.
Well, I don't.
Koreans do. I see the BTS stans sometimes come for us or, like, support us on Twitter.
Oh, we do?
They have, like, the BTS, like, Jihoon in the thing, but they'll be like, we love Frenemies, but it's I love ARMY. I'm a huge BTS fan. I love K-pop. Yeah.
I embrace everything. Yeah, listen, yes, I think it's cool. Yeah. I think it's a cool new crave. I welcome the K-pop invasion.
I love it too.
I like the diversity of culture. And
I can speak Korean. Hana dil setnet asa ahayol gubiyel yashmil hana yol dil yoslat yelnet yasa yol.
Did you say slut?
No, that's my Korean for my Korean people. If you know, you know.
Would you just count
Hana dil setnet asa.
Wait, what the fuck did you just say?
Yol gubiyel yashmil.
Okay, what?
Just, you know.
What? You can't tell me what you said?
No, if you're not a real K-pop stan, then.
Fred, did you say anything?
Yeah.
Okay, it's some random bullshit.
Hana dil setnet.
Okay, stop. Okay. You got to pick your identity.
No, First of all, my therapist says I don't because I talked about how I had an identity since I was 8 years old. And they're like, you know what? Sometimes you just don't know your own identity in life.
I'm talking about like Jewish or Korean.
That's why I do it, because I don't have an identity of my own. This is a real thing that people suffer from. Some people really never know who they are. They have no identity. My whole life.
You have an identity.
It's other people's identity. It's whoever I'm around.
You got an identity, girl. Damn.
But
you got identity out the wazoo.
In that, in and of itself, is that an identity, not having an identity? Oh, that's the girl that takes everyone's identity. That's my identity.
Okay.
That's a real thing. It's a real thing.
With peace and love.
No, even my whole life, people have, that's why I've always dressed in costume. Like, I literally have no idea who I am. Like, if you say, who's Trisha? I don't know. I tried to do 23andMe and it confused me even more.
You're a blonde. What's your YouTube thing? Blonde
Sundoll
for MJ.
That's
who you
my
are.
AOL username.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Would you have gotten in bed with MJ?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always fantasize that Moses and Michael Jackson. He looks like him, kind of.
Wait, you always fantasize you were molested by Michael Jackson?
No, that Moses is
what you said.
Moses is Michael Jackson.
You fantasize that Moses is Michael Jackson?
Yeah, for our Valentine's Day.
Do you guys role play that?
Yeah. He'll come. Did you see our TikTok on Valentine's Day? We were role playing You Are Not Alone.
Wait, you still have a Michael Jackson fetish?
I think he's good looking. I probably shouldn't. I need to know.
No, I think he was handsome. Like,
yeah, but I don't think you can say that anymore. Like Woody Allen.
You can say he's handsome.
No, I used to think Woody Allen was handsome, and I think I can't say that anymore because that's like, what?
I mean, you could, right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
That inspired me to adopt that documentary. I think we might adopt.
Say what?
I might have to adoption. Mia Farrow adopted all those kids. I'm like, maybe I should adopt
you want
kids.
to adopt?
Kind of.
Yeah, adoption is it's like one of the most pure acts a person can do.
You know, but I heard, seriously, this is in all seriousness, like if you have a mental health illness, like if you have a mental illness, they don't let you adopt them. Like if you're like...
They're like, nah, we'd rather let this baby starve in Uganda.
Isn't that fucked? That is true, but that's so messed up. Like if you're not married, well, obviously it's Mia Farrow, she could have, but if you're not married, you have a lower chance, and if you have mental illness, it's a lower chance of getting kids over here. And I think if
you guys would be fine because you have like a good financial support system, and
I'm thinking about it for real because I don't know if I have kids.
Well, you should. You should go like IVF. Just go all out and see if it works.
Ugh. I'd rather just like adopt a kid that like maybe needs me, you know what I mean?
Well, that's a great option too.
And I don't want to do the baby stage. I'll take a 5-year-old. Like, give me after the baby stage.
See, that's a red flag for me.
Well, just because I think it's gonna be a lot.
Then maybe you shouldn't adopt.
I want to get
Don't tell the adopting recruiter that.
I want to adopt
definitely
from
not get a baby.
Country that nobody wants to adopt from. I don't know what that country is, but tell me.
I want to adopt from a more exotic country that nobody's had. I'm thinking maybe, and anyone over 5, I am not changing diapers.
No,
I'd be like,
no, you're getting it all wrong. Mm-hmm. People they want babies to raise, so a lot of kids over 5 don't get adopted.
Yeah, you foster.
So that's what I'm saying is I want to take the ones that like nobody wants. I want to take those people. You know what I mean? I don't know like what the statistics are country wise, but I know age wise, the older they are, the harder it is to adopt them. I'm not going to adopt a teenager. I'll adopt a 13-year-old. Like I'm down. Like you know what I mean? Like maybe a 5 and a 13-year-old from some country that nobody wants. Maybe like what's a country nobody wants to be at? Maybe
I wouldn't specifically name anyone at this point. Yeah.
What about like North Korea? Nobody wants to be in North Korea. They're not watching
I don't think they let adoption. I don't think they have public adoption. They don't. You can't adopt from North Korea.
Really?
No. You can't even leave North Korea. They'll should gun you down. But on a nicer note, we did a charity drive last week where we donated $20,000, and the Frenemies Foot Soldiers. We raised almost $50,000 for victims of sexual violence, man. You guys
That's amazing. That's crazy.
50,000. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Oh, that's amazing. How's the Weinstein one doing? Did anyone donate more into that?
Dude, we are crushing Weinstein. Like, you all Miramax?
Miramax, yeah.
Team rank. Here, let's just see the team ranks just because, like, look, I know it's like charity and we're not supposed to flex on everyone, but like,
we flex on
we
charity.
kind of are kind of dominating everybody.
Like, you need to flex so they work harder. Like, hey, Miramax, we're crushing you.
Miramax didn't even, they didn't even put up a thumbnail. It's like, sorry, guys, you like Harvey Weinstein and y'all.
Wait, why is our Frenemies one's the H3 podcast? So why don't we have our Frenemies logo?
It does.
I mean, I guess it's H3 podcast.
We don't have a logo.
I get it. No, we're not.
You just want to fit. You just want a picture of your face.
We have a logo.
Yeah. That's the logo of the channel.
Yeah, you're right. No, it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about a group collective.
But anyway, 50,000. That's so great, you guys, man. Come on.
Donate to Rainn. I always think of Rainn Wilson. I always think it's like a charity for him when I look at that logo.
It's just for him. He's the most prolific predator we've ever known.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Just saying, like, sorry, Rainn Wilson. This is a whole charity just about supporting his victims.
Do you think he's funny?
Probably.
I'm a victim because his comedy sucks. I hate Dwight Schrute so much.
What?
I hate that character. I think that's the most annoying character on
You're
TV.
You're a victim of his?
I hate it.
Well, I wouldn't blame him necessarily.
I love The Office. I hate Dwight Schrute.
Is so funny. Okay, let's move on. We're doing the oddly satisfying. I'm sorry to cut you off, but somebody has to keep us on the reels a little bit because the last time we went too long and we didn't get to do the oddly satisfying that all these guys have prepped. We're gonna do it today.
Yeah, because we have like bonus people here today to help us. And I feel like last time they were probably like, oh my God, we had to listen to them talk for 2 hours. Yeah. I know they're getting paid to be here, but still I felt really bad. I'm like, oh, they came here to like help and set up. And
so I have some top of the show stuff to get to real fast. Congratulations, you got your first dose of vaccine. We'd love to see that. We love vaccinations here on the Frenemies podcast. How was it? Did you get a lolly?
No, I got chicken parmesan at where did we go after?
They gave you chicken parmesan?
It was right next door. They had a Maggiano's, so we went to
Dude, that's hella dope. Tell me where you got your shot.
At Kaiser Permanente in Woodland Hills, and right next door is a Maggiano's, and we got chicken parmesan.
It's where Eli gave birth.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I asked if they gave you a lollipop, not chicken parmesan.
Oh, I thought you said, what did I get after?
A lolly. A lolly, like a lollipop, like, you know, when you get a shot, you get a lolly.
Oh, I was thinking of like the lolly steak lollipops.
Yeah, that's okay.
Like a lamb chop lolly.
So I see you got Moderna. That's what I got.
That's what he got. He got the lollies. He got the lamb chops lollipops. Okay.
Bruh, you're on some weird food rabbit hole that I can't follow you down.
Love food.
I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
So good. I make such good food.
I got this. Oh, I'm on this new diet where people deliver me food now. Every meal, 7 days a week. 3 meals a day. It's all super healthy. Honestly, it tastes pretty good. But
you like it?
I sit there, I'm like so sad.
Oh, really?
And then everybody, like Hila's mom's cooking all this crazy food. I'm like,
how are you doing that when someone cooks? Oh, I couldn't. That's really sad.
I just sit there like a.
Why didn't you wait until after? Like, so you don't smell the food?
I can't wait. I'm too fat. It needs to happen now.
But you're working out.
No, I'm not.
Do you have a... You told me you had a trainer.
Yeah, I do, but I've only done it once.
Is it a man or a woman?
It's a guy. And he's like 23, and God bless his soul, but it's like... I have a little... Okay.
What is it?
He's nice and good. I'm going to keep working with him, but like there's something about a 23-year-old just being like, me, 35... collapsed on the floor after planking for 30 seconds, like in fetal position, like on the verge of having a heart attack, and then being like, money, dude. That was money. Good job.
Who's your trainer?
He's just some kid. He's like 23-year-old kid.
How'd you find him, though?
Lena found it for us.
Okay, cool. Dope.
So he just showed up.
30 seconds is good. You only did like 15 seconds on our competition.
I was just like, he's like, good job, buddy. He's like, 30 seconds, come on. And I can only do 20 seconds. He's like, money, baby. I was like, stop. For me, it's just like, this is a nightmare. And he's like talking to my corpse like, money, baby. I don't know. Like, I know he's trying to be encouraging, and I like that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't like it.
It's fake, yeah, because it's not money.
Just be like,
sad.
Yeah, it's sad. Just call it what it is. It's sad.
It's sad.
I want to hear it's sad.
It's like we're like in the first week of Biggest Loser, right?
It's
and those guys are like collapsing. That's us. And you know what Jillian Michaels says? Get your fat ass up. You're disgusting. And
I don't want to hear that.
Well, I wouldn't mind it.
But just be like, good job. You know, you're gonna get better. Or just watch me in silence.
Yeah.
And horror. Just silence and horror. I don't know if I need someone to actually like just ridicule me.
Yeah, I don't think.
You fat fuck.
That's what Jillian Michaels does on Biggest Loser.
I wish you'd spit on me instead of saying I'm money.
Sounds like a kink.
Oh yeah.
I have a challenge for Frenemies. We should go be firefighters for a day.
Bro, who's gonna let us do that?
Like the fire department? Can we donate some money and like see if they let us be firefighters for a day?
You know, it'd be awesome if we actually get called to a rescue situation, and there's someone like in actual distress, and me and you are like the Stooges in our fucking.
I would save them.
Yeah.
I would save them. Also, I have another idea.
There's a flash cut to us being needing to be saved and the person dying and stuff.
I have another idea. How about, okay, I feel like this is a really good idea. Like anxiety workbooks have been working wonders. People are like, Trisha, you seem so much happier and stable. I do this anti-anxiety workbook, but it's not like totally all there yet. We need like a Frenemies anti-anxiety notebook for people who are also like fat and have other issues going on, like hearing voices. I'm fat. Like I have childhood trauma and all of that in one with the anti-anxiety notebook. It'll be like all your problems.
What are you talking? What is the anti-anxiety notebook?
You never done an anti-anxiety notebook?
No.
They're so good. They're so, like, when you're anxious, like, they give you exercises to, like, calm you down. And it's good, like, if you're getting triggered. Like, it's the trigger notebook.
You just write down, you're like, hey.
No, they give you prompts. They'll be like, what are you feeling right now that you're triggered? They're like, is this real or is this, like something that maybe when you wake up tomorrow, you'll feel fine. Like it gives you like steps to like take or whatever. And we need to do that, but for like people that like also have trauma, because yes, it helps me, but also it doesn't cope with the fact that like I want to eat to like cope with this trauma. So then you need like a part 2 to be like, okay, you're going through this trauma, you're going through these triggers, I'm recognizing this, but now I want to eat. So to help my eating disorder, we need like a second half. So that where the Frenemies anti-anxiety notebook comes in. So now it's for people with anxiety and eating disorder. So it's like a one cloud thing.
And how many pages is this when you're done?
Well, the book I have is only like 300, but if we do a Frenemies anti-anxiety notebook, it could be like a 600-page one because it's for people with all the problems.
Oh my God.
So it helps you cope with your coping.
So we're selling this for really fucked up people who need 600 pages worth of pages.
Do you want to do one? It could be like
so wait, you're saying you want to sell a anxiety?
We should do one. We should write one together on how we deal with our stressors. And then when other stressors come and help us, so like, right, okay, I deal with my triggers really well. Now I don't have manic episodes. My problem is now I eat to cover that up. So now we need to do another layer, and like, what can you do to stop binging and control your anxiety?
Oh my God. It's like, oh shit, I got too many problems.
Oh, and then we could put like juggle balls with it. You remember?
Don't really, I have to be honest, I don't really know what you're talking about.
You've never done anti-anxiety notebook?
No.
It's like a big thing like therapists give people. There's like, I have like so many of them at my house. That's so weird. I'm surprised you've never done one.
I've never done one. It's like a choose your own adventure of like neurosis, it sounds like.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Love that.
Well.
I got bit by a dog.
When?
Over the weekend on Friday.
I saw that. What was that? Oh, what kind of dog?
You can't really see it, but
I saw it.
Big ass German Shepherd.
Where?
It was fucking insane. And we were just like having a good Friday evening because Hila's mom's here and she was watching theater at night. So let's go for a drive. We take our dogs. We go for a drive. We're going through like the fanciest neighborhood I've ever seen in Bel Air, where all the houses are like, when you're in there's like nice neighborhoods, and then there's like neighborhoods that are so nice you can't even see the house. You know what I mean? It's just like hedges. It's like one of those.
Yeah.
And so it's like 1 a.m. and I see this huge fucking dog. I thought it was a coyote, but I was like, oh my God, it's too big. I saw a collar. I was like, oh my God, it's a giant German Shepherd. And it must be escaped from someone's yard.
Oh no.
So I get really worried. And I love my dog. So I was like, I can't in good conscience leave this dog here in this situation, because if somebody saw my dogs, I would kiss their feet if they did everything they could to rescue my dog. So I get out. I'm trying to befriend this dog. It's a sweet dog, but just a little nervous, didn't want to approach me. And then I see another huge German Shepherd coming down the road. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And so I'm like, please don't kill me. And then this second one is really nice and approaches me. And so then the second one warms up to me. So they're obviously brothers. And then they're running off and coming back and forth, and I'm chasing them down for like 2 hours, trying to chase these guys down. Hila's in the car with the dogs. And this dog owner is so annoying, because I finally get like, hey buddy, how are you? I get his collar. So on his collar, I was like, there's going to be a phone number. I'll call the owner. There's just a tiny, like smaller than a dime. I'm telling you, this giant German Shepherd has a dog tag smaller than a fucking dime. And on it is a QR code.
Oh my God.
I was like, dude, so I'm there at night with my phone and the flash on, and everything's coming out like, I'm like, okay, hold on. And then the dog starts crying because they want to escape me. And I'm taking all these photos of this tiny QR code at night with the flash, and it's all blurry. And I'm like, fuck this person. So they run off again, and I follow them down. And so then I go back and get Hila's phone, because I need the light so that I have one light and one photo so I can get a clear photo. So I get a clear photo of the QR code finally, and then it's not registered to anybody. It goes, QR code found, no registration. I was like,
wait, what?
Motherfuckers. Yeah.
Do you think maybe they were like murder dogs, like those blood dogs?
No, we found out who they were owned by.
Oh, so they were owned by someone.
Yeah, I think a good family.
Wait, did they bite you? How did they bite you? Where did the bite come in?
So now I'm like, okay, so there's no owner. I don't know who the fucking dogs are. The only way to get these dogs to safety is to get them I have to get them in my car and get them to a vet and see if they're microchipped. And so but I have my dogs in the car.
Right.
And Alfredo is insane. Alfredo is the sweetest dog ever, but he turns into Cujo when he sees any other dog. I swear to God, he's like the craziest motherfucker. He'll throw down against anyone.
That might be a parenting problem.
Well, he's a stray dog. He has some behavioral issues.
But you got to like introduce them. And
okay, excuse me. I'm not here to get lectured by you.
Well, you could have saved all the dogs if they were socialized with them, but go ahead.
So I'm getting to the point.
Okay.
So I take Shredder out, who has been socialized, who we've had since a puppy, and is generally really good with other dogs. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try to get Shredder out to say hi to these two feral fucking giant German Shepherds. So I take Shredder out. And there's one dog there, and they start sniffing, and they're being nice. And then the second dog comes bounding around the corner up like a cross street where he was off just fucking around. And Shredder gets really scared because they're just like on him and they're sniffing. And then Shredder starts to get aggressive and defensive. And then they try to take one of them takes a huge bite at Shredder. And so
Did it bite him?
Well, he bit my finger instead of Shredder. So I take Shredder up, and I was like, oh, shit, and held him up like this. And they were trying to jump at me.
Jesus.
I thought, dude, I swear to God, Shredder could have died. And it's fine. Oh. They're good dogs. I know dogs get that way. It's fucking weird.
I'm surprised your hand's not more bit.
Well, they were nice dogs. And once I think he was just trying to kill my dog real quick. But I picked him up and I held him over my head, and I was so scared because he was trying to jump at me and he was following me. And I was like, okay, everybody chill. I was like, Ela, put down the window. I backed up slowly the car and I threw Shredder in. And then of all people, we're like, I don't know what to do. This is so fucked up. And then Ela, we were going to call like animal rescue or like non-emergency line, but nothing was open. And so Ela, of all people, thought to call Whitney Cummings, who does dog rescue.
Oh.
And Whitney came with her car and dog treats.
Wow. Oh.
And so we sat with the dogs for like 30 minutes. And then Whitney came with some dog treats, threw them in the back of her car. The dogs were like super nice. They got right into her car, like didn't even fucking hesitate. She's like, here's some treats, get in. So she got the dogs, went to her house, put the dogs in her garage. They were happy. They were chilling. And took them to the vet and got microchipped, found the owner, who's like a billionaire apparently.
Oh.
He's like the 900th richest person in the world.
Did you get a reward?
So I was like, hello, lawsuit. No, I'm kidding.
Did you get a reward?
No, I don't want a reward.
He didn't offer you money?
Well, Whitney's the one who was talking to him. I don't want money. What am I doing?
I did it. I did it. Call for the reward?
I did it in the hopes that if my dog ever gets out, somebody does the same for him.
That's like, what is that called?
Paying it forward.
No, like karma.
It's called both.
Circle of life, though.
Circle of life means Shredder gets eaten by a German Shepherd. I don't like Circle of life.
No, Circle of life. He survived because he was in the Rolls Royce. Eat the rich. We're eating the rich.
No, we don't like that.
Is that a TikTok?
Don't eat the rich.
You did it. You did. We're eating the rich. You remember that TikTok trend? You did it.
Don't eat the rich. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you. Yes, where I was like eating the rich because I had a nice fork or something.
So Shredder was the fork or the other dog was the fork?
Oh, God, this analogy is too extended.
Shredder's the rich because he's in the Rolls Royce. So you're eating Shredder.
Oh, but his dogs are richer.
Your hand is the fork.
Those dogs are richer than Shredder. Right. Those are billionaire dogs.
So that's the TikTok would work. You're eating the rich, but the rich was actually the stray dogs.
Are you saying I should have ate the dogs?
Your hand was the fork.
Should I killed the dogs?
Those dogs would have
killed me. They would have killed me, and they would have killed my dog. I was scared shitless. Anyway, this guy.
Your dogs are too little.
I'm not going to say his name.
Let's be real.
Because apparently, yeah, they are too little. I was ready to be like, yo, I want these. They're too sweet. They were so sweet. I was like, I'm about to adopt these dogs if we don't find out who they are. But the owner, I'm not going to say his name. I know who he is.
You know who he is?
Yeah, because he's like high profile.
Johnson & Johnson?
Yeah, he's John and John. His name's he's John John.
Is it? Would you tell me off camera if it was?
He's not famous. It's not a name you would recognize.
He didn't come up with the vaccine because I just got a vision that he did. No?
Are you No, I'm kidding. No, you're way off.
I have voices, but I also have visions, and for some reason,
the vaccine guy. No, you wouldn't recognize his name. He's just some finance guy, but he's the 900.
I might. I've dated a lot of finance guys in my days.
Okay, I'll tell you off camera. He's gay. I will say
I've dated gay men.
Okay, all right, stop. You don't know him. I guarantee you.
You can't guarantee it.
All right, I'll tell you off camera because I don't want to say his name. But anyway.
Your dogs are kind of pick-me dogs. I love them, but definitely pick-me dogs.
You don't know my dogs. How dare you say that?
I love them. I'm just saying.
What do you mean
pick-me dogs.
I think when you start using pick-me about dogs, you've maybe outused
you
that phrase a little bit. You go, this hamburger's such a pick-me.
Wow. So Whitney Cummings is the real hero in this story.
So Whitney Cummings came. She threw him in the car. That was really
nice. Damn. Why don't people talk about that when they talk about Whitney? Because I don't know Whitney, but I feel like there's not really like great stories that surround her all the time. I know you love her. I'm not saying I don't want to.
Why? People don't say anything bad about her.
No, I know one person had like a bad experience. I don't know. We're cool now. Like I know we had like something, or I had something to her. She's probably
you had beef with Whitney Cummings.
No, I think I had one-sided beef. I'm sure she did not give a fuck about me.
She's like,
literally.
Wait, what was your problem?
I told you about this already.
You did?
Like. Anyways, I don't want to even bring it up, but anyways, she's a saint is what I'm saying, and I'm so sorry.
I was
forever.
like, oh my God. Because I was not going to leave those dogs there, and I was just in such a bind. And then when she showed up and threw them, I was like, oh my fucking God, thank you so much. It's funny because, these dogs cause so much trouble for everyone. And Whitney bitched him out, by the way. She's like, you need to be a more responsible dog owner. Your dogs got out. My friends had to follow them for 2 to 3 hours, and they don't even have proper collar. Yes, I spent the whole night with these fuckers.
Oh, I would have just forget it. Circle of life,
Circle of life.
Bye.
Let the coyotes get them.
That happened to Mustafa. Circle of life, bitch. Got eaten by hyenas.
That's right. Circle of life, motherfuckers. That's what I'm going to start saying to anything. Circle of life, bitch.
I like that.
It's just be like, yo, listen, I have bad news. I have pancreatic cancer. Circle of life. Fuck off, bitch.
Oh, I'd be more sad if you had pancreatic cancer than that. I wouldn't be as like.
What's a funnier situation where it's like a homeless person's like, can you spare some change? Circle of life. Fuck off. Circle of life. I like
but they
that.
don't die.
Oh, it's only
the homeless people don't die.
Circle of life. I like that though. Just be like, circle of life, bitch.
Although then Elton John will probably sue us because he wrote it, right? Doesn't he get trademark royalties?
Cease and desist us.
Never know.
Well, I don't think he coined the term circle of life, but he did make that song for Lion King.
I'm not going to say the extent of this situation, but I got charged for my lawyers accepting a letter from another lawyer that was going to sue me. And I was like, yeah, here's my lawyer's information, whatever. And so he's like, so my lawyer's like, can we accept this? Because on your behalf. And I was like, yeah, accept it, whatever. And then they charged me like $600 for accepting a complaint from another lawyer.
Of course. Lawyers don't work for free. They don't fucking piss for free. Lawyers are the worst.
I thought if you all have a lawyer on retainer, like that's it.
Well, they use the money on retainer. And then when it runs out, they charge your ass.
Oh, well.
Lawyers are the absolute leeches of the world. I mean, they spend money like it fucking... Bro.
Okay,
don't even get me started on lawyers.
Can I just clarify something real quick? Because I feel like now it's going to be like left weird and I don't want it to be left weird. The reason I didn't like Whitney was because of her association with Crystalia. This is a true story because I was blocked by Crystalia. So this was before. I'm not going to say I'm a premonitionist, but I am a premonitionist.
Premonitionist?
Because
like the vaccine prediction?
Look, I feel like I'm a little ahead of my time. People say, well,
that's
crazy,
true.
Blah, blah, blah.
No,
I've been calling out Crystalia because he texted my sister when she had freshly turned 18.
Oh.
I was trying to hook up, like inappropriately.
I didn't know that.
She was 18, so I'll tell you that. Whatever. We talked about it on my extinct podcast, The Dish with Trish. We did a whole episode on it. But anyways, I already had...
Circle of life.
Met him at a bikini contest that I was in. I was in a bikini contest one time, and Crystalia was performing there, and I met him there, and I also had...
Did he rate you?
No, he didn't rate me. He just performed. But he had some inappropriate actions.
What did you get? What was your rating?
Well, I don't think it was a rating. It wasn't TikTok. It wasn't like a rating.
Go ahead.
I didn't place. We'll put it that way. But it was
okay.
It was like the Mark and Brian like radio bikini contest. And you had to like apply, and I was like a finalist. So I'm
okay. Good.
Skinny legend back in the day, I guess. But Crystalia was performing there, and he also was like, he just always was this like person.
Right.
And so I've been saying this for a while. So when Whitney and him had that show or whatever, I remember I was tweeting, and this is why Crystalia blocked me. But then I was like, ew, why is Whitney associating with this person who's a known creep? It's not like he hit on girls and girls are like, no, thank you. It was very aggressive. No, stop. I don't like this. And he keep doing it.
Do you think it's ironic for you to say that considering you were friends with Shane for so long?
No, because a lot of the Shane stuff I didn't even know, like the stuff that like recently that it was talked about, I didn't even know about, like until like last year. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to be loyal. But Chris had these like, it's been like a known thing. I get it. I totally agree.
Like, I don't think his friends knew the extent of his.
Maybe not. Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. So,
I think they knew that he was like, a dog, right? Like a player.
Sure. Right. I guess me just not thinking about this was when I was like 23 or 24 or something like that. And I was just like, okay, not really thinking. It's 27. I don't remember. But I was just not like thinking about it. And I was just like, this is weird that this girl like goes so hard for this guy that's a known. Like it just to me, it's like, okay, I used to work.
I don't think he was known at the time to be that.
He totally was. I worked in the stand-up comedy. So I was an assistant to Josh Nassar. Like I was like I used to work in the comedy like field as far as like being an assistant to them, not like being a comedian. So you know this, like people. Jamie Kennedy has that same sort of like reputation. Like there's like stand-up comics that are these like, and people know it. Like obviously they know it. They can say they don't, but they do.
I guess there's a difference between sleazy and like predatory behavior. Which
exactly.
Is like, but he was sleazy.
Chris D'Elia was predator.
Over.
No,
he was
girls I know personally who were like, no, stop, and didn't stop. If you know what I'm saying. So,
no,
yeah. So this is
that's
the thing.
horrible.
And so my issue was, anyways, I always had this thing with Whitney because she was like putting him on a platform, sort of like David with Dom, right? Like you see this person on a platform and you know how horrible they've been to girls that you know personally, and you're just like, oh, so my issue is that, and so. When she started her podcast, like I think her podcast people had reached out to me. I was like, do you want to come on Whitney's? And I thought it was my podcast company reaching out to me, asking me, because they used to do that. Like my podcast company used to reach out and be like, do you want to be? And I'd be like, no. And then they asked again. And I was like, no, I can't stand her, blah, 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 because of the Chris D'Elia thing. And then they're like, I don't know who you think this is, but this is like Whitney's assistant or something. And it was like someone directly from her camp. And then I felt really bad. I did feel bad because I thought it was my podcast company just like ignoring
so they're like, hi, this is Whitney Cummings. Would you like to come on the show? You're like, no, I hate that bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's...
No, I felt so bad, and I like apologized in video. Like I know she probably does not give a shit, but her assistant was like a fan, like or just watched maybe.
It. I'm sure.
Oh no, I know she did because her assistant was like either a viewer. I don't want to call him like a fan, but like a viewer or something. And I felt really bad, and then yeah, like you said, like you just said now, like a lot of times me with Shane too. Yeah, like looking at how long I was friends with Shane is like really gross. Like of course people are gonna throw that in my face, and but I take it because that is gross. You know?
I get it.
Yeah.
She is a good person.
Yeah, I literally don't know her.
She's cool.
Chris D'Elia is not. I need to stop watching his podcast. Maybe we're done watching his. I watched the podcast to hate watch. I like to see his
Bro,
fall.
you gotta stop hate watching everybody. You can start to love watching something.
It doesn't feel good.
It's like you follow the Vlog Squad, you watch Impulsive, you hate watch Congratulations. It's like, do you watch anything for the enjoyment of it?
I don't know how to explain it because I feel like you don't know. But like when you've gone through like, I don't know how to explain it.
I hate watch.
No. There's like there's this thing about like if you've gone through a traumatic event, right? And you're like scarred by these people, right? So you keep up with them like just to see like, I don't know how to explain. People have explained it before and I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Because like, you're so consumed by them. And then like, that's why there is a thing behind it.
But you're doing that to Impulsive and Chris D'Elia?
Impulsive, I don't hate watch. I'm a kind of a fan.
Oh, bro,
I think I tell you that to make you feel better.
You can't do that. You tell me, I say, what are you doing? You're watching Impulsive. You say, oh, I hate watch. And then you say, no, I love them. And
I like Logan.
I can't deal with that.
I like Logan, but I can't stand Mike. Oh, God, it pissed me off. The last episode pissed me off.
All right, this is not the Impulsive. This is not the Impulsive summary show. We got to take a break.
I'm coming back to this topic. I have to come back to it.
Break, and then we come back. Thank you to Upstart for sponsoring this episode
of Frenemies. When it comes to paying off debt, it can often feel like an uphill battle. High interest rates resulting in minimum monthly payments keeps you in an endless cycle of debt. Upstart can help you get ahead.
This is good because you can rack up the debt with all these credit cards and stuff, which I don't recommend. I think you should be responsible financially. Keep those credit cards locked away unless you could pay it off every month. You know what I'm saying?
But if you messed up and you're becoming responsible later in life, 32 right here.
I'm just saying it happens. I don't want people to give it. I mean, consolidate. What they do.
It's about the present. It's about the here and the now.
Right. Mistakes happen.
And Upstart will consolidate your all-in-one loan so you don't have to worry about high interest rates. And they look at other things besides your credit. Someone who already has bad credit, if you're trying to get help with your, like paying off your debt, they look at your credit and you're like, I know I have bad credit. They also look at your income. They look at other things, which is really great. It's how people get it under control.
Let me tell you a little bit about Upstart. Upstart is the Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan all online. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people have used Upstart to get a simple fixed monthly payment.
And you can receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan, which that's really fast.
Unlike other lenders, Upstart looks at more. You already said that part.
Yeah. So I skipped over it. I skipped over because I already said it.
They look at. She's right. I was co-signing basically.
It takes 5 minutes online rate check, and you got all your debts consolidated into one.
Boom. Got them. Here's our call to action. So listen up if you want to support the show.
Find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payment today when you go to upstart.com/frenemies.
That's upstart.com/frenemies. And don't forget to use our URL to let them know we sent you.
Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application.
Wait, you have to say that part really fast because it's like on the radio when they go like.
I just have bad eyes, but I gotta get closer.
Yeah, say it as fast.
The whole thing or just that part?
Just that line.
Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/frenemies.
Yeah.
It's better if you do like, find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/frenemies. That's upstart.com/frenemies. Don't forget to use the URL to let them know we said your loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/frenemies.
Wait, there's some parts I want them to hear.
Yeah. Well, I was doing it all for you.
That was just like the fine keep. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and certain other information provided by the loan application.
That was good.
Yeah?
It's hard to do. Yeah, good job.
Yeah. So hopefully you didn't hear that part. No, I'm kidding. Ethan, get it together. Loan amounts, I think they want people to know. This is
loan amounts. This is the
let's
third
say
time
it really
we said
slow.
This. But
really
this is
slow.
the third time we said
This is like let's say it really slow. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and other information provided in your loan application. Okay. So, if this sounds like something you'd be interested in, go to upstart.com/frenemies. All right. Okay, what?
Okay.
What were you saying?
Okay. I hate when you do that. It throws me off. Okay.
What did I do?
Recounted. We had to restart. When we restart, it literally shuts my head off. It does.
Stop.
Okay, it's fine. I'm thrown off.
Okay,
I'm not. We restarted. We did
go ahead.
Take 2, and it just was like, okay.
The first take, you always do this, and then it's confusing because people go, the first take was like, she's like, oh, I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I was like, oh, what? And then she was like, but we already retook it. And I was like, let's just redo it. This is confusing. And now it's even more confusing. And to be frank, we should do a take 3.
No, because that really will mess me up. Like, my mind gets like, oh, I did something wrong.
Trisha, if we do take 3, Trisha's just going to be like...
When you do like restarting something, it literally makes me feel like I did something wrong and I'm getting like punished or something. And I'm like, oh my God, what did I do wrong? Like, that's what it feels like. Okay, let me just get my thoughts together.
Okay, what is your feelings on why you keep bringing up impulsive?
It's not even that important now. See, that's what I'm saying.
To my house.
It's not even important. No, I love, let me just reiterate. I love Logan and I hate Mike and the other guy. Like, I don't like them at all because they're just so, and I hate to be this person because I know I'm a girl or whatever, that, boys will be boys, like the bros, like y'all. I hate guys like that because that is exactly what they did. They basically reacted to the David Dobrik situation. They're pre-filming a bunch because Logan's gone for 4 months. So they pre-filmed a bunch of stuff and now it's coming out. So it's a little bit behind.
How can you do that? That to me is like just a big wow moment for me to know that.
Logan's
because it's like
busy.
You're doing a podcast on topical events and you're going to post them 4 months behind.
Yeah,
I mean, what a shit show.
I always thought like if I got a Broadway show, I would fly back once a week to do it with you.
Of course, I'm here now, talking now.
Okay.
Now.
Well, anyways,
right now, you get to watch it tonight.
They're a little bit behind on.
How can you watch this? It's upsetting. It's like an Italian. It's like you're gonna put like it's like an Italian cooking with the spaghetti. It's just saying like it's a pure dish. It's like if you're gonna post a 4-month-old podcast as if it's new content, it's like putting American cheese in a bowl of spaghetti and calling it Italian food. Come on.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Well, anyways, so they were talking about the David and obviously whatever. And I was just getting like triggered by it because, he was saying like basically, oh, now all these people are piling on all of a sudden on David, like out of nowhere and all this stuff like that.
Seriously, bro.
And I was like, and he's like, I just don't understand now all of a sudden like one person says something and everyone else comes on. And I was like getting so mad because I was just like, people come out now. I wanted to say this. People come out now because they feel like, safe enough to do so that if they say something, their voice will be heard, as opposed before they saw like
who said that, Logan or
it was
Mike? Mike's a fuck.
Which made me pissed off because he went on I think it's Keemstar, I don't know, someone's podcast, and I don't know if it's his or they were a guest on it, and he was basically saying like, I guess if Trisha Paytas declares that you're not a good person, then that's what you are, about FaZe, whoever, one of the FaZe people were on there. And I was just like, that's what I'm saying. These guys have like zero like gravity and concept. It's just like when Jason was like, I'm gonna call Trisha and all this will be over. It's like, this has nothing to do with like, just because I'm vocal about it, like doesn't mean it has anything to do with me. Like there's actually people, like victims involved. And he was just like, I just don't like, and then they kept trying to like code it by saying like, oh, well, even not about David, like, but it was clearly about David.
You know what? You can tell all the dudes sweating right now about this and being like, oh, they're the guys who have skeletons in their closet.
Oh, for sure.
They're like, well, I don't know if we should be canceling. It's like, yeah, dude. you're fucking next because I can tell you're just a little bit too anxious about this situation.
And I hate when they try and be like, and they said it without saying it right on Impulsive. He was a little more tactful without like saying my name like he did on the other podcast. But it's like saying like, well, look at the source. Like as if like, because I've had problems in my past, like saying I'm the source, which I'm not the source, but like, but people say that. Like just because I like raise awareness about one bad thing going on.
Oh, it was FaZe Blanks. His name's FaZe Banks, but I call him FaZe Blanks because he shoots blanks. He's got no fucking brain. He's got literally no brain. So we reacted to that too. Yeah, he was saying, just look at the source. I was like, okay, let's fucking look at the sources when they come out against you because you're a little too anxious about this.
The argument is so stupid. Even now when I call people out, like if I'm like, oh, you don't wear a mask. And they're like, well, you said the N-word 10 years ago. I'm like, okay, well, you can't. Like, I hate when people bring that stuff up just because like.
That's the story of my life.
Seth, he had like other issues going on with him. And it's like, just because like he did something bad doesn't mean something bad can't happen to him. Like, you know what? It's so crazy to me, that mentality.
It's the straw man fallacy. It's because me and you are imperfect people. We can never criticize anything as long as we live because we did something in our past embarrassing 10 years ago.
I'll always if something's happening now, like if something's happening to me now, I'll like talk about it, whatever. But if it's like it's up in even whatever.
So I'm confused. I'm confused why we're talking about Impulsive, kind of.
Because
Mike's a dude.
because I don't hate watch it. I love Logan.
Okay.
He was Grandpa Monster on The Masked Singer. Okay.
He wished me and my family. He wished that me and my family would die in a fucking in a SWAT. What did he wish upon me, Dan? Do you remember?
Yeah, it was the swatting.
He called me scum of the earth.
I guess his wish came true.
He said scum of the internet, technically.
He said scum of the... Right, thank you, Dan. We need to get our facts straight. He called me scum of the internet, much better.
Right.
Scum of the earth is kind of nicer because it's like, well, what's on earth? Like monkeys, lions. Scum of the internet, it's like, a lot of scum on the internet.
Oh, scum of the internet? That's not as bad.
He called me scum of the internet and wished that I would get swatted instead of good people like what was it? Who was it?
I don't remember.
Yeah. And his wish came true. So you supporting him is a personal I take that personally.
Okay, I take it back.
Well, it's too late. You already knew that. And you keep watching his show and you keep shouting him out. And I'm having a fucking existential crisis.
No one's watching it. I mean, the views have gone so much down, no one cares. So I'm, like a little sick puppy, and you're just like, look at this little sick puppy. One day our show will be a sick puppy, and I hope somebody will give us.
It's going to be a sick puppy if we don't move on.
Can I also say? Okay, go ahead. Rami Malek used to be fat. That's all I wanted to say. Okay.
Oh, really?
And did you see that he asked Rachel Bilson to take down that photo?
Wait.
Can I tell you the story? You don't know the story? Can I tell you the story?
Tell me.
He asked Rachel Bilson was best friends with Rami Malek in high school, and she posted a photo of them, and he asked her to take it down because he was fat in the photo. That one right there.
It's okay to have been fat. It's good.
But he asked her to take it down. Okay, this was like a big scandal like last week. So basically, she posted
He's a little chubby. Yeah,
she posted this photo from them in high school. They're best friends in high school. He's funny. They go on a trip together. She posts this thing.
All good things.
Okay, so then Rami Malek DMs her and asks her to take the picture down off the Instagram. And she like talked about it. Then she goes, yeah, he like asked me to take this picture down. Why? Because do you think, and like, but why? Like, you're best friends in high school. And she goes, I thought he'd have a good sense of humor about himself, but clearly he doesn't.
I guess that seems like a douche move, especially when she's like, I love this person. He's like, I look a little chubby. Can you remove your post saying how great of a person I am? I'd rather be known as skinny than nice.
Mood, though. Yeah. Once I lose the weight, take down all these episodes of Frenemies.
Bitch, I not exist fat. I never existed fat.
But he's not even fat. My sister said he looks better there, but honestly, I think he looks better now.
He doesn't look fat. He's just, because now he's like really, but he's this guy who's like, oh, I'm just such a serious actor.
Is that it? He's trying to be serious?
Just such a serious actor. And I played for it. I don't know. I don't like him.
He definitely would have gotten Freddie Mercury looking like that, so I guess,
he's too like, he's not real neurotic. He's like try hard neurotic. You know what I mean? Real neurotic is like Woody Allen having sex with his own daughter. That's neurotic. That's real neurotic.
I don't think Rami Malek would like me.
I don't think, no, he clearly doesn't even like his own friend from high school. What's to like about you?
Because I used to have dreams that we were best friends, me and him.
It's not gonna happen.
During Mr. Robot era. And then, I had these dreams that we were best friends. And then it comes out that he's the star of the, what's the movie?
The Freddie Mercury?
Yeah, that movie. I think I manifested that for him because in our dreams, he was using me for clout.
You hear that, Rami? You owe Trisha a huge thank you.
I used to watch Mr. Robot before I'd go to bed, and I would dream that we weren't even dating. It wasn't even like that. It wasn't like, oh, we're dating, whatever. It was like we were best friends, and he's like, Trisha, like, can you give me help and advice? And in my dreams, I would give him this, and I'm not kidding this. Like, literally, like 6 months later, he's like the star of Bohemian Rhapsody.
So he owes you big time, in short.
I'm not kidding.
But he's a douche. What do you want to do with him?
I don't think he's a douche. Did you see that clip of him with the fan? The fan comes up to him with the camera, and she's like, can you say hi? And he's like, nope, but I'll take a picture. Have you seen that clip?
I haven't, but I agree.
I agree too.
I'm like, bitch, I don't like when people turn me into a cameo.
Same. Moses has been better at saying no for me.
Oh, Moses has been acting as your bodyguard? What do you say to people when they say, hey, can we get a video? What do you say, Moses? Like, let's say you're at Starbucks. You're clearly not busy. And a fan approaches you, says, hey, can I get a video?
It happened yesterday at Target.
So I tell them, COVID, she's usually in the car without the mask already. So I'm like, well,
but you stay in the car?
And
star power.
No, people stalk the car. They'll just wait.
Okay, let me set it up. So we come out from Target, and if I know there's like people waiting in the car, I don't run to my car. If you come and catch me, I'll say hi. It's not that, but here's my issue, and I'll tell you the trigger because this happened in Target yesterday too, in a separate incident. People like laugh, right? And maybe they're nervous, whatever. But girls will be like, "Oh my God, say something. I'll pay you money if you just say hi. Like, just go up to her like that." And it's like they're laughing and giggling in their high school age. So my trauma is like, oh, they're like, they might be making fun of me or something.
At you.
Yeah, and it happens because people will be like, "Oh my God, this is," like, and those kind of kids irritate the shit out of me. So I heard them. There's people doing it like, "Go, I'll give you $10. Just go, just," and then they shout. They'll be like, "Trisha!" And then they go like this, and I'm like, "Fuck you!" Like, I hate those kind of people. So I was already on edge, right? So now we drove my pink car, which normally we don't do. We usually take his pickup truck because I don't like people. They know the car, so they're stalking the car. So like, there was a group of girls in this car. And again, I don't run. We put the bags away or whatever. And then as soon as I hear them like snickering, I'm like, I'm going to go in the car. Like those are, I don't know if they're being haters or what.
The bad ones.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm going to go in the car. And then of course I'm sitting in there. Moses is like loading the things and they come up and this one girl is like giggling as she's coming up to Moses. She's like, are you Moises? And I mean, granted,
Moises?
She's Spanish. So that's maybe the Spanish name for him. I don't know. And he's like, yes. And then, what did she say to you? What was the words?
Like,
do you remember?
Oh, is Trisha in the car already? Any chance I get a picture with her? I was like, well, she's in the car.
Oh, that's people get really presumptuous.
In the car waiting for us. They were there when we got
there. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
They could have seen, like, they saw us coming. Like, again, I will take, even if you're being an asshole and giggling, but
I would love to see a photo of you behind a really tinted window being like,
I've definitely done that before. Yeah. You remember the Jewish kids here in this area? Oh, so you live in like this really posh area where we're at now, and we go get Starbucks, right? And I sit in the car for Starbucks because I don't want to put my mask on or whatever. And so one time Moses went in. This was like last week, I think, and there was these like one Jewish boy came to my car, and I was like, not a mask. And I'm like, there's a reason I'm saying they're Jewish. I'm not just like trying to single them out or whatever like that. But I was like, oh, Matt. And these are like straight guys, right?
How'd you know they were Jewish, Trisha?
Because they told me. They ended up telling me. Because they spoke Hebrew, whatever. And so I was like, mask, like I can't, like I'm just doing that weird stuff because it's a straight guy, right? And straight guys I just know are like making fun of me or some stupid. Because it happened. Remember that kid that flicked me off? He's like, David's amazing, and like flicked me off. It was crazy. She's like,
oh, you got a David hater?
Yeah. Like
he was
FaceTime. Yeah. The sister's like, say hi to my brother.
What?
And she's like, fuck you, Trisha.
What?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
So anyways, whenever a straight guy comes up to me, I'm like,
whoa.
Okay, let me just shorten up the story because I know we have a lot to do. So then anyways, so I was like, okay. But then, so he's like, okay, no worries, whatever. Then 2 more Jewish guys, like straight young Jew guys come up to me. They looked like Jew crazy, not even joking. They kind of had that vibe to them. And I was like, oh. So they're coming up to me while I'm sitting in the car. I'm like, now there's 3 people. I'm going to look like an asshole because they're filming me. I'm like, let me get my freaking mask on, even though I'm sitting in the car for the reason not to wear a mask. I get up. And they were just being obnoxious. Moses, out of nowhere, comes running because he was in getting Starbucks. I'm like, what the hell? Like, he came because he's like on it to protect me, and he's like right there, whatever. And then they're like, you're the Jew or something, right? What did they say to you?
Something in Hebrew, like, hi, we said hi.
No, but they called you a Jew. They're like, you're the Jew boyfriend or something. Yeah, they said something weird like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Well, then they were also like trying to speak Hebrew. Right, that's what. Oh, right, yeah. They were. Anyways,
they're just fucking with you, probably.
Yeah, and then there was
wise guys.
And there was like 4 of them. Anyways, so Moses' go-to now is just to be like COVID, whatever. But he's good. Anyways, he protects it.
Just say, listen, we don't. Okay, whatever.
But
no videos.
If there's, I have to. Someone asked me 7 different times in a Target. She came up to me 7 different times, started saying hi to people, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I do lose my shit sometimes. Honestly, like.
Yes, you 7 times.
7. Did she not come up 7 separate times?
And you said no, and she kept coming back?
No, I said yes the first time. Say hi to Karen. Okay. Say hi to Jason.
Oh, no.
I couldn't.
All right. I'd be like, all right, well, you know, I don't have a cameo, but that's going to be about $500 per video at this point.
Well, Rami Malek was kind of my hero when I saw that because he said no.
People.
You have?
Yeah, I said, listen, I don't want to do a video, but I'll take a photo.
It went viral though because she was already filming, so then it went viral and people were like, wow, Rami's such a asshole.
What? I mean, you can't understand how annoying it is to be on public. And like a photo is one thing, but when people start taking a video, it's like this presumption that you owe them this time. It's like a photo is one thing, like snap, saying hi is one thing. Like, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Thanks for watching the show. The videos, like, say hi to my sister. I mean, what? Now I'm in a conversation with somebody on the phone. I mean, I have to say hello and goodbye. You have to think of something. It's fucking outrageous. And I've seen them making
fun of me. Like, sometimes I'll say hi to someone and I see that on TikTok being like, oh my God, look at her. She's a fucking loser doing a cameo. Like, they like say it's a cameo and it's like, it's not a cameo. Anyways, I
just say no videos. Anyway, can we?
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Circle of life.
Don't ask Moses too. Like, ask me. If you're gonna ask me, because Moses is gonna be my it's COVID.
Well, why do you want people to ask you then?
Because then I'll say okay. Like, I don't like when people ask permission, like from Moses. Like, you saw me walk, come ask me. I don't know. I think it's a little like bleh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know. Rob Malik, I love you. I know you probably don't like me, but hey, if you want to come on Frenemies, there's an open seat here.
Veto.
We have a lookalike. Maybe we can get AB in when he comes.
Vetoing that.
How come I wasn't included in that? The H3 lookalike.
Should wear black.
Hello?
Oh, I don't know why. I didn't make the meme.
You do look like Aziz Ansari.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Thank you. You know,
that's so crazy.
Anyways, what was I going to say? We had a soundbite competition. You were in the finalists. The Fuck You, Dan versus Shout Out to the Family.
I heard. I tried to watch. It was 4 hours.
Yeah, it's fine.
So stupid.
So, by the way,
Why did you go 4 hours?
We had a lot to talk about. What do you want? When people there's a lot of show. I'm out here. I'm doing my thing. I'm doing a service for the people.
Where's our NFTs? Are we over NFTs? I was like so excited about that.
No, they're not ready. They'll be here next week.
Can we do a live auction?
Sure. Okay. Trisha, what is
this?
Yeah. Wow, imagine how I feel every time you bring up impulsive. It's unfucking believable. Yeah, well, at least my story's good. My story's actually good, unlike yours about impulsive.
I don't even know where I was going. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going on these stories today.
Okay, well, listen. You always talk about how you don't think the foot army, the wiki feet, foot soldiers thing is funny. Here's proof that it's funny. Okay. Proof. Fucking literal, irrefutable proof.
I made a discovery. Last week, I thought, I'm not on WikiFeet. And it was kind of nice because, like, I didn't have to see what people thought of my feet.
Right, but I've been known you're on Wiki.
I didn't know there was a separation from WikiFeet and WikiFeet Min, where, like, Min have their own website. And you know what? When I went and Googled myself the other day to see if I was on WikiFeet, I was highly offended to find that I have a 1-star rating.
Come on. You got to admit that's awesome. That's Foot Soldier Army.
How do you know it's you?
Who do you think's giving it 1 stars out there? We run this bitch.
Maybe Rylan has ugly feet.
I'm fucking king.
Holy shit. On WikiFeet. And you know what? I have some great feet photos on here.
You see? They're angry about it too. That's Foot Soldier Nation. Tell me that's not funny. I dare you right now.
I don't think it's your people. How do you know it's your people doing it?
My God, you can't give me credit for anything. Dude, it's obviously Foot Nation.
Who do you think? Find you on WikiFeet. I went on Wiki. I think it's like WikiFeet Men or something.
I'm number 1. It's easy to find.
I think it's on the men thing.
Yeah, it's on the men. Bro, you literally can't acknowledge how funny that is that he went to WikiFeet, looked himself up, and he had 1 star. He had 1 star.
Of all your gags, that's the least funny. That's like Vape Nation's funnier than that.
Dude, I'm telling you, this friendship sometimes feels uneven. Like, I ride for you so hard, especially when it comes to, like, Rylan. I've literally gone out of my way and tanked the WikiFeed of Rylan and Shane.
I don't ask you.
And meanwhile, you come here talking up Logan Paul, who literally wants to kill my whole family and my dogs. He wants to assassinate me. And you're coming here talking about, like, why don't I get the same respect?
I denounce Logan Paul. I denounce him now.
No, you don't. You're going to keep watching.
I denounce it now.
You've already denounced him and then came back and said you loved him. So
done.
Whatever.
Done. This is the final. I will never talk. I will never even watch Impulsive.
I don't believe you.
They're my motivation to work out. He's so buff. I want to look like that.
There's lots of buff people in the world.
People say they watch our podcast with food.
Yeah, so we're fat.
So Impulsive, you watch the workout.
We've got more people. There's probably way more fat people in the United States than.
First of all, I wasn't saying fat people.
Hello,
people with
shout out to our fans.
people with eating disorders, they don't feel as bad if when we're eating, like we should eat more on the show because they feel more comforted. I know you can't now because you're on a diet, but when
I hope that we have more to offer the world than just eating and being fat.
The orange chicken we had that one time. We should eat that on camera because that was so good at your house.
Okay.
That's the best orange chicken I've had, and I love orange chicken. I had orange chicken at Panda Express. I've made orange chicken.
Okay, good. That's nice. We should do that.
When you're comfortable again, when you're
I just need a couple weeks to detox maybe, but then I'm down. I'm on the orange chicken train. Okay, before we move on.
It's not bad for you. It's protein.
Well, it's deep fried and bread and like crazy sugary sauce.
But you don't eat the rice.
No, orange chicken is terribly unhealthy. Just to be straight up.
Can I talk about one other thing, or do you have something else you want to talk about? One more thing I gotta bring up. Anyone? Okay, like this is.
I do have one more thing here, but you can go ahead and.
The Bad Baby thing. I am so like. Okay, I'm glad. Like, good for her. Bad Baby made $1 million in 6 days.
The OnlyFans thing.
I think it's disgusting. If you sign up for it, you guys are disgusting. Like a freshly turned 18-year-old, like you're like waiting for her to turn 18 and show the nudes. I think that's so gross.
She's like y'all been asking for it. I turned 18 2 days.
Disgusting.
At first, I thought she like made it before she turned 18, but I was like, oh, thank God.
That's disgusting. If you're signed up for Bad Baby's OnlyFans, and that's no hate to her because she's young or whatever, but you're a piece of shit. Well, you're disgusting. She's still a teenager. You're nasty. Like you're disgusting.
Dude, the crazy thing about Bad Baby is like I've always thought she's way older. Like when I first saw her, I looked up and I was like, she's 14? You know what I mean? I was just.
I feel bad because here's my thing, right? I support sex workers 100%. It's just like my stance is this, and I still say it. Like, wait till you're like 25 to know that you really want to do sex work. You're still young at 25. You still can look 18 at 25, whatever. But like, you may regret it. 18
sex
years
tips
old.
From Trisha. That's good advice.
Because like, I know people who did porn at like 18, and
the problem is that there's this really vulnerable age between like 18 and 25 where you really need to make money and you don't know what to do with your life. You know what I mean?
Okay, but I don't think she's in that position. I'm not judging her. I'm just saying.
No.
I'm just telling 18, 25-year-olds. There was another young girl, 23, that got caught in this like situation, and I felt bad for her. Everyone was kind of attacking her, but I felt bad for her because at 23, don't know.
I don't even know if she's nude. It might just be like the bikini pic kind of thing that I've seen other girls do.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But if you're under the age of 25, don't you only?
I agree though. It's amazing how many thirsty fucks signed up for that shit. Like holy shit.
If you're like lusting after like a newly turned 18-year-old, you're gross.
Yeah.
There's plenty 21-year-olds that look 18. Like just go for them. Like there's a whole porn categories for that.
I mean, James Charles got has written a whole guidebook. He hasn't followed it, but he's got the guidebook. How to date the oldest, youngest looking person possible by James Charles.
James also makes me want to puke.
Okay, let me get on because I have a few more things to get to that we need to talk about before we get to. We're doing the same mistake. We're running out of time.
I know.
Dan, how long have we been going?
About 50 minutes.
Fuck. We have 10 minutes to talk about this, or we're not going to get to it.
I was just going to say, I feel like your Tourette's has been cured, and then you like went. I haven't seen you spaz out.
I'm not. That wasn't Tourette's. Fuck. I don't do. That's not Tourette's.
No,
I was frustrated that we can't stay on track.
But I thought you were faking your Tourette's because when I went
No, I don't do it. Okay, here. You posted. Let's focus. I'm not going to get derailed. You posting memes now.
Well, this is what we have to save money or save time for?
Oh, full screen, right. Sorry. Fucking idiot.
Oh my God, this is not that exciting.
So you go, I told you I'm not sleeping, you stupid frog. Do you know what this meme is?
This is the evil Kermit meme.
Right. And do you know, and then so like a good, okay, so good.
Thank you.
I don't know what the caption means though.
The captions, I kind of just went, free agent. I just kind of went like.
Free agent.
Yeah.
Because I guess a proper meme would be like me gets in bed at 9 p.m. Also me stays up till 4 a.m. watching Netflix.
Oh yeah, I saw those, but I didn't like those.
Okay.
That's funnier. Don't you think mine was funny?
It didn't really make sense. But I like that you're trying. Next up, we have another meme. This one, Squinting Lady.
I like this girl.
Squinting Lady is classic.
I like her.
Okay, I see you. Again,
that's
very
literal.
Very literal. But
Dan said literal is funny last time I was on here. He's like, that's literal. It's funny. Okay, I see you.
I mean, okay.
What would your caption be?
Well, the thing is, like, you can't just make a meme. Like, the memes need to be fresh, right? So if everyone's just like, okay, I see you, like, that's the literal thing.
Okay, so what's the meme take on it?
It's like me seeing the. It's like me
looking for the sexual partners of James Charles over 25.
Oh,
right.
Because the whole thing is like she's looking carefully.
Oh, like you're trying really hard to find it.
Yes.
I was going the same route. Thank you, Dan.
Okay.
Something like that would be appropriate.
Not bad.
And then me trying to find me seeing 50 whatever. Dan stole my joke.
Sorry.
Me trying to spot someone over 8. Nah, fuck it. This is one you posted.
This one's for you.
This one got the most likes of all of them. Jewish.
That's I was thinking of you and that meme that you showed me on the show.
Can you explain this one? Because I didn't get it.
You showed me the meme on the show. You are Jewish. We had Passover. That was it.
So is the lady trying to figure something out?
No, that's your meme you showed me on the show, and you are Jewish.
So it's a meme. So it's a whole little story. Mm-hmm. We looked at this meme together, and I'm Jewish.
If you know, you know, right?
Wow.
That's what people know in the comments, and that's why it has the most likes, because they knew. They watched Frenemies.
I think they were just shocked by how odd it was. Jewish.
I thought it was funny.
It's very meta.
It was for you.
Thank you. I didn't understand. Oh, and then here's an actual meme that crushed on our... Oh, this was a meme that I actually thought was great, and thank you so much for saying it. You tweeted at me, and you said, H3H3 Productions, that's me, best friend memes.
Yeah.
Now, that's a good meme.
Thank you.
That's fucking awesome. Just taking a photo,
a
screenshot of your phone.
I was trying to find one that pertained to us, but I didn't get them, so I didn't know what was like offensive. What I just like, let me just.
Oh, and then there's another one. Just since we're in they made a Trisha doing the math meme. And
wow!
I said Trisha trying to figure out how to send me a meme.
Wait, you posted this?
Yeah, in response to yours.
I didn't see.
So.
Wow.
There you are. You're in the meme verse. I can't close this window. Okay, there it is.
I like it. Thank you so much. I'm done with the memes, though. Please stop memeing me.
Well,
I don't.
It doesn't work
do
like that.
Memes.
Here's one that got a lot of likes on the subreddit. Trisha meme. Living an extra 10 years? No. Dying with a belly full of nuggets? Yes.
I mean, they just took what I said on the show and made it. Not really a meme.
It's based on the Drake meme.
I made that meme. That was
I know.
my
They're paying homage to your great joke.
Okay, so it's not a meme. They're just joke stealers.
That's most of memeing, to be honest. But
they're paying homage to you. Look at they love you. And here you are calling them joke thieves? Outrageous.
Well.
Okay, James Charles update before we get started. I'm going to move it on out now. Just a quick James Charles update. Since his apology, there has been a total, get ready, drum roll please, 15 boys in total have made allegations against James for sending an inappropriate message, and 9 of them are minors. Congratulations, James Charles. Those are major league numbers right there, boy. 9 minors have come forward with receipts against James Charles. That boy is in the Hall of Fame.
It's mind-blowing.
He's right up there with like Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire. You remember when he broke that home run record? That's James Charles.
It's just like all the people liking his video too. Like all the likes and support now. It's like,
well, it just goes to show how, I think if anything, it just goes to show how his young fans don't understand. His fans are young. Because anyone with a fucking brain, right, who's over 18, right?
Yeah.
There's nobody over 18 that still supports James, right? That's impossible.
PewDiePie. He defended James from the Tati video. He defended...
Oh, that's old.
He recently collabed with James Charles.
That unsettled me, but it was filmed before like the controversy blew up. I think that...
But he has something to say about everybody. He doesn't have anything to say about this, considering he just collabed with them. Maybe you should be like, I don't support this shit.
I have not caught up with PewDiePie, so I can't say definitively if he has or has not said anything about it.
He hasn't. I watch him. I keep up with him.
You watch everybody. How much people do you watch?
Well, I do a lot of working out. I'm always on the elliptical and I watch people.
Isn't he just like usually making Minecraft videos and shit? Like,
yeah, but I like to listen to him talk because I always think like, oh, maybe he's gonna mention some tea.
I see.
I used to never watch him. I didn't give an F about him. But.
Well, anyway, so 9 minors, folks. 9 minors. So shout out to James.
What was that Rami Malek thing?
What's that?
What'd you just close out? It was Rami Malek. What is that?
Oh, I was trying to find the. I was trying to find the fat
to
picture.
Keep the show on the rails, you guys.
When we were talking about it earlier, I was trying to find the fat picture you were talking about.
We already showed it.
Okay.
I know this is from forever
guys,
ago.
I'm trying so hard to keep the show on the rails.
Our show, so I
know, but somebody's got to keep it on the rails.
Maybe I want to go on the Rami Malek rail.
We already been on the Rami Malek rail. How many times longer you want to talk about Rami Malek? You dream about Rami Malek. You talk about Rami Malek. You fucking obsessed. You watch it. The whole life is about Rami. AB looks like Rami Malek. You want to have him on a guest?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Done.
What if he did? That's so meta.
I'd be like, I remember when you were fat. Can't hide from me.
You would be, yeah.
We're at
Okay. Ooh,
Okay, and
time
then just a shout out to Morphe, right? Yeah, I can't believe it's Morphe. That just doesn't seem right. I thought it was Morph.
Morphe.
Like Morphe is just like, ooh. I like Morph better.
Yeah, I don't really get the
because Morph
thing.
is like cool, morphine.
Morphe's trash cosmetics. They support trash people, and your product sucks. It's overpriced, and it caused me to break out. Morphe, you suck. Keep supporting Jeffree Star, James Charles, and all these other.
Well, Morphe is still promoting James products despite James confessing to having inappropriate contact with 2 minors and 6 more confessing
to actual minors.
Here's their post saying, "Oh, his pigment is popping."
They dropped shade so quickly, and they
X James Charles palette. Let's go! Look at him popping off the screen.
Wow!
Look at him popping off the screen. He can almost pass as 18, folks. This is a 16-year-old. He can almost pass as 16. Let's get him in the. Well, this is a good promo to get into the DMs of James Charles, folks. Brought to you by Morphe palettes.
And Noah Beck saying, "Oh, he can bounce back from this. You don't bounce back from being an actual P word." I hate Morphe so much. Like, besides having a shit product, you're just shit people that you're supporting this. Like, because of this is why James keeps going and keeps thriving, because he has Morphe like paying his bills. He doesn't need anything else.
Well, yeah.
He has like Morphe lining his pockets, and you guys are disgusting and gross. I mean, he admitted to it. It's not even like, let's stop with the, allegation. It's not allegations. He admitted to it. It's a crime. That's it.
We didn't actually talk about it because it happened and we both talked about it individually. So it's like,
I didn't talk about it individually.
But like, yeah, he was like, he's like, yeah, I did it. He's like, yeah, I did it. I'm sorry.
Did you talk just, there was a YouTuber that went to prison for 10 years who's in prison for doing similar. I don't know if you want to, I know we have to do the satisfying. I want to do this.
We're almost done. We've almost got there. We've almost made it through. This YouTuber, Austin Jones, interestingly, I didn't know about this. You told me about it. Austin Jones is a former musician who was active on YouTube from 2017. Wow, 10 years. He's an old school one. Prior to his arrest for production of child P word in 2017, he was asking underage girls to twerk for him. He had apologized. We're so sorry. Sound familiar? James was like, look, I'm sorry. We're going to work through this. We're all together going to work through this. Well, this guy, Austin Jones, is in prison, currently serving a 10-year sentence in federal prison. Shout out to his family.
He was asking for underage girls. James is asking underage guys. And I really do think there is, like, once again, that sort of mentality where we always talk about it, where it's like, if it's happening to guys, it's like not as serious as if it's happening to girls.
Well, clearly, I feel like if this was girls, it'd be like on Fox News with Tucker Carlson.
This was on Fox News. Austin Jones went to prison. James Charles is still getting promoted.
It'd be like this whole, if it was young girls, it'd be Tucker Carlson be like, our girls are under attack by oh, well, it wouldn't be gay, but it'd be like, YouTube is destroying our culture and our young girls are under attack and there's predators online. And there'd be like a whole media frenzy about it. But then it's like, it's
crazy. It's so frustrating. That's like the most frustrating thing. It's so frustrating.
Well, anyways,
and still getting promoted. He's not even getting dropped. Like,
we love James. So I wanted to ask you, actually, do you think he's going to be totally fine coming out of this?
it's hard to tell. Like long term, no, but maybe like short term, yeah. But like it'll happen. It's just like with anybody after a certain amount of time, and it does catch up to them because you know what? Like these people who are sick like this, they keep doing it. Normal people would be like, I got caught, not gonna do it again. But sick people like can't help themselves but do it again.
He's
like,
sick because he's apologized. He's been accused of this. He's been given. Ela made this great point when we talked about it on Friday. She's like, he's already got his second chance,
right?
And now he's back here apologizing for having done it. Like what? Now we know like 15 times, 8 of them being minors.
Second, chances, the Tati thing, like all of that, yeah.
So I think now that people are, I think he's going to keep making videos, but now he's not. I think all these mega celebs and brands are not going to want to associate with him. So,
I mean, I guess that's like getting closer to like getting him help because he's like literally sick and he'll keep doing it. And like these, 16-year-olds will, it's just so gross. Like,
well, anyway, I analyzed the whole fucking video on Friday at painful detail. So if you want to watch that, that's there. But
it's 4 hours long. Don't.
No. You got time to watch everybody's fucking content on YouTube.
I watched it.
You watched all of it?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I did. I tried to be cool, but like I watched it. I did. I had Benihana. My belly was full. I was like,
you watched all 4 hours?
Yeah, I had my blanket.
So
Moses was with his mom. He came home and had chocolate, so we watched the end of it. You were still going when Moses got home.
Weren't you excited that you were in the final round of the soundbite battle?
I was, but you guys were kind of shitting on me, being like, we should have put her in the same category together.
You were
and
watching.
I was
Why do you pretend like you weren't watching?
I don't know. I try and be cool.
It's not cool. It hurts my feelings.
Oh, really? I don't want to be like a noob and be like, okay, so the last H3 podcast was really good, except I wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be that person.
Yeah, but you're also kind of like, you don't have to be like, I watch everything, blah, 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 but like, you're like, I watch, literally.
You should know I watch everything because I watch everything.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Well, my fear was going to be Trisha to Trisha head off, and it would be like,
I don't like that though. And then you guys were like, oh, thank God. Like, and I was
it was love to you. It was just that.
It wasn't love to me.
Yes, it was.
I had two categories that were killing it, and you guys were like, we should just put it as one. We messed up, and I was just
we should have. I mean, they were
why?
Because
obviously
they're pretty
not.
much.
I killed all the other ones. Obviously, my sounds were better than half the sounds you guys chose. So you're welcome.
Well, didn't win in the end.
Because you guys were pushing so hard, like, oh, not Trisha. No, this one has to win. So of course people are gonna be like, okay. Well,
you never had a chance against Shout Out to the Family. True. You never had.
Literally
a chance.
have no idea what that even was.
Well, it won handedly. It beat everybody. It even beat the semen as a type of milk.
It went too long, if I'm being honest. But I watched it.
Yeah. It went while we were having some technical issues. We kept crashing straw ball. Anyway, we actually made it through everything we wanted to talk about. And so, how much time do we have left? Let's just get straight into it.
I like the H3. I just watch it if you talk about me. I like it when you talk about me on it.
Thank you.
You'll be like, Trisha had a good take, and I'm like, oh, thank you. I get excited.
Yeah, I gave you lots of love. I even showed one of your tweets. I was like, Trisha was on point, on fire with this slam dunk. Broke the backboard.
I feel like you're a celebrity when I'm watching you on TV, and I'm like, oh my God, a celebrity's talking about me.
Oh, really? That's good.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time for this segment.
Let's go!
But hold on. Before we move on, I know that there will be a lot of comments saying, why didn't you guys talk about this if we don't? Did both of you see the SNL sketch about David Dobrik?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was good.
Why'd you say it like that? Like, you're just over it? You're like,
well, it was fine. It was funny. I mean,
I just thought it was a trip that they made an SNL sketch about something.
Yeah, no, that's so true. All the tweets were like, finally, a sketch not written by 75-year-olds. Like, they were relevant. They were like current. And I hate Kyle Mooney, but I like love him. But I hate Kyle Mooney.
Oh, why do you hate him? Because he's from YouTube. And I was like, oh, he gets it. But it was funny. I feel like it wasn't enough about David Dobrik to be like a total diss on him.
It totally was.
It was just like YouTuber apology culture.
Kissing JP prank to next week. They totally had the kissing prank. They had the black hoodie. They had the second apology.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What was the name? It was like a play on Vlog Squad. It was like the
kissing prank
posse.
He's like, we're putting the kissing prank till next week. And then they had the second apology. He goes, hey guys, a lot of you said my first apology wasn't sincere, but now it is because now I'm on the floor. Like, he was definitely like,
oh wow,
very specific.
Shout out to Kyle Mooney. No, I watched it. I thought it was funny.
Kyle Mooney drives me nuts though. But like, honestly,
probably a fan of the show. If anyone is, we could probably land Kyle Mooney, and here you are talking shitting our one fan.
No, you know he's that type that thinks he's real like cool because he's like a writer on SNL and he's Jewish.
Oh, you don't make any sense. Get your shit. Now you're being all anti-Semitic.
There's one sketch. Okay, and then we can go, I promise. But there's one sketch that is so, I watch it every day and I hate it so much. It gives me so much rage and I can't stop but watching. I watch it every day. Every day. It's with Gal Gadot, Kyle Mooney, and who's the other guy that's his partner? I forget his name. Someone else. And it's the girl ate the last fry. Have you seen that sketch? It literally makes me want to scratch my eyeballs out. It is so awful.
I feel that way about most of the sketches on that show, to be honest.
Really?
I can't watch it. It's so fun. Like sometimes they hit, but there's so many that are so bad that it's like it makes me want to physically fucking die. And frankly, I'm not even going to blame any of the comedians on the show because it's so hard.
Mooney, blame him.
No, I'm not going to do that because it's so hard. Even when you go back to like the apparent golden days of SNL, it's the same.
That's not true.
It is true. It's so hard to make sketch comedy every fucking week like that half of it is going to be dog shit just by the very nature of it.
King Tut originated on SNL. King Tut.
I think that shit is so fucking dumb.
So good, but
it's so dumb.
This is why they're going to ask me to host and not you. So bye, loser.
In your dreams.
Oh, really?
I don't want to host that.
When I host, I'm not going to even mention Frenemies. I'm not going to even give a shout out. They're going to be like, you might know me.
Yeah, you'll probably give a shout out to Impulsive.
Yeah.
Shout out to my best friend. Shout out to my best friend Logan Paul and his podcast Impulsive. I love him.
I even thought about wearing like Teddy Fresh on the show, but I'm not going to even do it on my monologue now. I'm going to come out and I'm not going to wear. I'm going to wear Maverick clothing. That's what I'm going to wear.
All mapped out.
I did think about wearing Teddy Fresh for you, but I was like, no, not anymore.
Okay, in your big fantasy. Well, you're not going to get an SL by shit talking and calling. Would you call him a Jew?
You said we're Jews at the beginning of the show. You said
no. I very clearly made the distinction that not you. I said us as in like the proverbial.
So you're discriminating against me
on the brown side of the table. I'm not discriminating against you about something you're not.
Oh my God.
You got to check yourself. Let's do Oddly Satisfying.
I loved this sketch. I thought it was like really I thought it was really interesting that it became mainstream and noted, as other people have noted, that David Dobrik's dream was to be on SNL. Like he's always talked about that. That was like his life dream. And he made it. Yeah.
That's brutal.
I didn't know that, but that's hilarious.
He was working towards it, It's funny.
Oh, everyone was like, this is our generation Jimmy Fallon, which I never really got that comparison anyways, because I'm like, he's not a talk show host, but...
Well, he wanted to be.
Yeah, no, that was his goal.
To me, my nightmare job would be a talk show host. It's like you have to sit there and flatter celebrities and fucking
I'd be good at it.
stand there
and
care. It's like I don't fucking care about and then like they're not even like most of the times they're not even famous. They're like from some really obscure fucking shitty cop show that you don't give. It's like, wow, what was that like? Oh, tell me about that experience you had with fucking
Now we're never gonna get celebrity.
And now Jimmy Fallon's like, like everything's so fucking funny. It's so fake. I would die before I became a talk show host. Thank you.
I'll become a talk show host.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talks.
Fine. All right. We'll be Ryan and Kelly, and I'll be just Kelly.
Also, I would rather die than go on Saturday Night Live. Because it just seems like a lot of work. Not because I'm opposed. It just seems like a lot of work.
Okay, lazy.
It's like
I'll take it. I'll be on it.
Yeah, you're not. You're. If you go on Saturday Night Live, I will. What's something really valuable I could put on the line?
Like what? What?
I'll cut my arm off. My whole arm.
I don't want your arm off. Jesus.
If you go on SNL, that's a threat. If you go on SNL, I'll cut my fucking arm off.
God, Jesus, so dark.
All right, let's
I'm
do
doing
this.
SNL.
Let's do this oddly satisfying.
I don't want Kyle Mooney writing for me though.
You're not getting shit because now he's a superstar with that sketch. Everybody's shouting out his name. I love Kyle Mooney. He's awesome. At Jewish Brothers, we dogs. Don't listen to this fucking fake phony ass Jew. Dogs for life. Jews ride.
Jews ride.
Hebrew Hammer shit. Let's go. All right, next.
Okay.
We are back and we are on the rails officially. We are on to the segment part.
I don't like that you get to conduct this train, but okay.
Okay,
I've been on the rails.
Lead the way.
All right, today
Mally
we are
Relic.
we're doing satisfying. Can they see that camera with our arms in the shot? Because look how fat mine are compared to yours. Go like this. Flex it. Flex it. No, flex your arm. Oh my God, look at your forearm, how skinny you are, and your bicep. Oh my God, you're so skinny next to me. I have huge forearms, so they look like Popeyes. Anyways, okay.
You're off the rails.
Today we are doing oddly satisfying. I will take the butcher knife. You can get the dental tools, and we are going to slice some soap.
Can I ask, what is this? I find this so disturbing and weird.
You chins off the soap. You slice
but
it.
What is the purpose of this thing?
It's meant for carving clay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Carving clay.
Yeah.
For like sculpting.
Yeah.
So we're going to carve soap.
Okay, so what? Ian,
I actually have no idea what we're doing.
Ian is conducting this. Ian.
Yeah, so the first one is soap cutting, kind of shaving it, making lines.
It's supposed to relax me and make me feel oddly satisfied.
It's supposed to relax the audience, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's supposed to be relaxed now. Okay. Everyone relax. Which soap should I do? Let's do Dial.
You got this because you're the cheapest.
Bro, we got Lush, bruh. We got this expensive.
Yeah, there's some fancy soaps there.
Oh, yeah? Okay, Lush.
Okay, so we're just going to shave some Dial. Here we go, everybody. Here we go. Everybody relax now.
You got to be quiet, though.
Relax. Do we have Zen music? Relax. Oh, my God. Relax. That is fun.
Oh, my gosh. Get a good streak going. It's like peeling off the skin on my face.
Meanwhile, there's like kids in Africa who could be washing with the soap.
We can donate. Oh, wait.
We'll gather up the shavings and ship it off to Africa.
Oh, here's our soap shavings.
Oh, this is nice, though.
Is that relaxing you?
Yeah.
It's kind of nice. Can you imagine just sitting alone in your office and just shaving soap? Like, I'd be like, there's something wrong with this person.
I love it.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
It's like face peeling. Oh, my God. Why did you say that? That was so weird. Ew.
Oh, I'm so relaxed. This Dial soap is doing something to me.
Wow, these are nice. When you get that long piece, it's like peeling off sunburn.
Here, let's see who can take the longest piece. Let's do this into a competition.
All right. Well, I've already been going on the back, but okay.
Get ready. Here we go. Long piece challenge.
Got it all the way down. That's 100%. Thank you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. Wait, let me see that fat piece of yours.
Oh, my God. Oh, I just broke it. Okay, let me do it.
Not that big.
I can do. Oh, my God. Relax.
This one's pretty fat. Beat that, loser. Relax.
Oh my God. Okay, fine. I didn't know we were going for fatty award. I thought we were going for the longest.
No, it's longest. It doesn't matter how fat it is.
Well, you just said fat.
Ugh. I mean, that's a world record.
Okay, hold on. Let me get a good one. Okay.
I think Trisha's first was probably the winner.
I know, and I
but we'll
broke
never
it.
never know. Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Because mine now it's not even. Oh man.
All right.
People also will say chalk too. So.
Oh, thank you, Ian.
Oh, chalk sounds like.
I hate chalk.
I'll do it.
I hate everything about chalk. Which color?
Yeah.
Do you have a color preference here? Are we in
You
the
hate
shot?
everything about chalk?
I hate the sound. I hate the feeling. I don't like
What?
anything about chalk. It makes me very uncomfortable.
Does Theodore play with chalk?
Yes, and I try to draw with him on the concrete, and it just I do it because I love Theodore, obviously, but like it's torment.
Do you ever wonder how he turned out so cute?
Well, his mom.
You think it's all? Oh, well, yeah, that's true. I guess. I feel like our baby will turn out super cute because.
Oh,
like,
that's kind of nice. It's not like a chalky sensation. It is kind of nice. You guys ready for this?
Ooh, it kind of like.
Here, let
just
me
like
give you some ASMR here into the mic. Is this the worst segment?
I like how it just kind of bursts.
Yeah, it's nice.
Look at that.
So much.
I feel like.
Relax. Everybody relax. Relax. Everybody, zen. Zen.
It's
Oh
really-
my God.
You
Wow.
break it?
I've
Dude.
You should have gotten the
I've
black
reduced it to
one for
nothing.
aesthetic. Stupid. Why didn't you get the
I'm
black?
trying to relax. Why are you calling me stupid?
Because that aesthetic would have been so nice.
Okay, fine. I'll go black. Dare you?
You know, in the mental hospital, they give you crayons, but not with the wrappers on them because they don't want you to choke on the wrapper. They think you'll kill yourself by swallowing the
The
wrapper.
rapper? Isn't
What?
the crayon?
Yeah,
when I was,
you could choke on the crayon.
dude, when I was in fifth
Point.
grade.
Maybe that's not why they do
When
it.
I was in fifth grade, I shit you not, a kid shoved a crayon up his nose so far, he started bleeding out of his nose and he couldn't get it out. And an ambulance had to come. So you want to talk about rapper danger? No, the crayon itself is the threat. Neutralize it.
Did you do that on a dare or something?
No, he just fucking just put a crayon up his nose. Nobody dared him.
I put a candlestick up my ass one time.
Yeah, you mentioned that a lot, Trisha.
Oh, well, I was just trying to compete with that story. Okay,
Why do you mention that? Is that like
Because that's the only thing I've had traumatic happen to me. I was trying to think of another hospitalization.
who did that to you? Why?
can't say.
Give me the context of the candle story because you mention it all the time. So I want the
I was just really high and I was like escorting.
and the guy, your client, wanted to put a candlestick up your ass?
Yeah, I was like kind of chubby, like chubbier than the other escorts. So I was just like the girl that would do anything. So I'm like, you want to do some effed up shit? Get Trish. Actually, my name was 10.
Your escort name was 10?
Mm-hmm. T-E-M.
Oh, T-E-M.
T-E-N. 10.
Oh, like number 10. Circle of life.
But I would tell people I'm from Tennessee. I'm like, oh, I'm 10 because I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, you got a candlestick up your ass? Circle of life.
Oh, because it was a circle on the bottom. That's crazy.
All right. What's next?
Yes. I love all the
Thank you,
pink.
Ian. Thank you. With peace and love. Thank
This
you.
is amazing. I need to start hiring like someone to help me out in life like this. Just like this would be so much easier to have someone to help me in general.
Isn't that what Moses is for?
Aw. Yeah. But I need to find someone I can pay to do it so I feel like not guilty about it. Like I feel guilty that he helps me so much. So I need to find someone that I can like pay.
It's hard, man. It's hard to find good people.
Can you guys email me if you have a resume? I need to find my own group of people. You have your H3 boys. I need like, I don't know what would
you
mine
need
be called.
your Trishels, like Skittles, Trishels.
Oh, okay.
Candle
Yeah.
girls, candlestick girls.
I like Trishels.
Go ahead. What's next?
So this is called kinetic sand.
Oh.
You
Oh, this thing?
kind of smush it, mash it, cut it.
I do this with Theodore, so
Okay. Oh my
You're kind
God,
of an
weird
expert
flex.
already.
I'm just saying I'm familiar with
Mm-hmm.
kinetic sand. It is cool. I am not a fucking 2-year-old, so this shit is a little like cool. I'm 2 years old. I'm playing with kinetic sand. Dope.
Wait.
Wow. Cool. Epic.
Oh, no, you're doing it wrong.
Smells kind of good. No, it doesn't.
What is the point of this?
It's just it's sand that sticks together. So it is really cool. Like Theodore loves it because he loves playing with sand. But unlike normal sand, it like acts almost like a clay. It's cool. I like it.
It is cool.
Yes, Theodore loves it.
What kind of fucking insane chemicals is this made out of?
Yeah, that's what I wonder too. Because I've played with some that is really syrupy and sticky, and I'm like, oh boy.
You gotta squeeze it between your fingers like this.
But you
Satisfying.
can make it into like a ball, and then it just like drips. Kind of interesting.
That's the satisfying part of it.
Don't tell me how to be satisfied.
Are you calm with that? No.
Who says? Well, look at you're mushing there like.
No, this is what you do. Watch.
Trisha, pull your mic in front of you.
Okay.
You don't even have your mic in front of you.
At the beginning of this episode, you're like, I don't want to be mean to you. Now you're like, wow, you don't have a mic in front of you.
Yeah, well, you spent your whole fucking episode talking about Logan Paul and Rami Malek.
Stupid. You're such a hater.
Okay, I got a big ass ball, and now I'm going to put it on the knife and see what happens. Oh, look at me. I think I found something oddly satisfying.
You're just letting gravity cut through it? Oh, that's fucking epic.
Satisfying.
I think I just discovered something.
I think you did. That was nice.
And I see Trisha's on the level of Theodore, my 2-year-old. And I'm here innovating, and you're just smashing.
You're not innovating. What did you do? Let it drop?
I just literally innovated. You're gonna see this on TikTok with a bajillion views. Here, you want to see it again, slow-mo?
No, nobody wants to see it. I'm kind of over this one, to be honest. I mean, I love peace and love, but this one I'm over.
Wait, wait. No.
Oh my God. It wasn't that great, honestly. Step in front of it more often, please.
One more time for everyone who got robbed.
Nobody cared. Oh my God. Nobody cares. Oh my.
Sorry, Ian. Thank you.
I do like that. Thank you.
Dan likes it. We have a fan. Oh, what is this? I like this. This I like.
All right, so
Whoa, it's cold and wet.
This one's called floral foam. You slice it.
Chloroform, you sniff it and pass out.
Not chloroform.
Stupid.
Floral foam.
Floral foam.
So you cut off little slices of it, little pieces, kind of slow cut it.
More
you have
like
a knife to your left too.
me?
No, Ethan, you have one over there.
Trying to come for my knife.
This turned into a way different show.
Stop. Oh my God, that's scary.
The frenemies aspect.
I get triggered.
Like a samurai sword, like a little.
Is that our thumbnail?
Oh, that's a good
there you
idea.
So you cut pieces and then over the tin, you can kind of squeeze it and water comes out.
How thick do we do it?
As thick as you want it.
Mommy, daddy, I like you the chloroform. What is the purpose of this?
Well, I think it's for gardening normally.
Be careful!
Wait, what is the purpose of this?
You use it to make flower arrangements.
Why?
It holds the stem inside of it.
You jam the stem into it, and then I think because it's
incredible how many people just made a product for that. It feels good though. I do like it.
But I think it keeps the flowers fresh because there's water in it,
right.
and so it's able to
genius, dude. I kind of want to just go for the whole thing.
Yeah, I think
it feels so good.
Oh yeah, I want to do that too.
Oh, I love that. You guys, you'd have to feel it, but wow, that is a nice. Ooh, look at that.
It doesn't look satisfying. It looks ugly.
It's juicy. Oh, that's a lot of water. This thing is filling up. Go ahead, Trisha. Try that. It's really good. Is that nice? Daddy?
Yeah! You make things so weird. Okay.
There's a paper towel down by.
Do you not like it? Like I liked it?
No.
You're struggling.
The things you say.
Daddy?
I don't like it.
How do you not like
that?
that?
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Ew.
So far. I love that. Wow.
There's paper towels down.
I want to get in a bath of this stuff, kind of. The water feels so like relaxing and nice, and it's like
you should
cold.
take a bath in this.
I
That
wanna
should
take
be
a
the next
bath in it.
episode.
Once it's squished down like this, I'm not into it anymore, though. Paper towel.
Now I hate
paper
it.
Towel?
By your feet.
On my feet. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It is like relaxing though.
It's like it's so cold and nice. I don't like the mush bucket. I like it pure.
The mush bucket. Oh my God.
All right, next. So we're making slime. I've never made slime.
Okay.
I never made slime. We're making slime? This looks like slime already. This looks like it's already made.
What is
Can
it?
you eat
So
it?
that's just glue. Don't.
Why would you
you
just
can't.
assume you can?
It's probably you can eat it because kids play with it.
No.
I guess that's
If
true.
it's kid safe, it's Trisha safe.
So
I
that's
think I'm okay.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
that's the consistency that you're aiming for. Is that thing you got your hand on there?
Oh, this is our goal?
Yeah. So
Oh,
see that
okay.
big bottle in front of you?
Oh, crackers?
Yeah.
The Elmers?
Yeah. You want to add a couple teaspoons at a time.
Daddy?
Weird.
That's what you say.
No, I said it one time, and it was because you're weird.
Daddy? Here, play with this.
Ew. I don't think that's the point. I think we're supposed to be making this. I think we have a goal to obtain.
I want you to know what your goal is.
Goal obtained. Thank you.
Okay, all right.
Watch out with a knife. Oh my God. It's always the people that people think are normal. They're the ones that kill people. People think I.
You know what? You know what? I disagree. Lately, I've changed the saying to "It's always the people you most expect."
Absolutely.
That's very not true.
I feel like it's 100% true. It's always the people you most expect.
No, it's gonna be you that murders somebody. Exactly. It's gonna be you.
All right, what do we do?
All right, so that big bottle in front of you.
The glue?
Yeah, you want to add like maybe 2 teaspoons at a time until you get that nice slime consistency. We got measuring things too, but
that seems about right. You don't want to go too gluey. What is this stuff? Magic liquid, Elmer's. To make this is just to make slime?
Yeah.
Elmer's is killing it probably on this shit.
I didn't even know Elmer's was still around.
Elmer's have got special slime. So what is this? Is just...
It's just slime juice?
That's to make it kind of crunchy and crispy.
Yeah, don't you know?
But you want to mix it up too.
I like my glue crunchy,
Me
like
too.
my chicken.
You don't even like chicken. You told me you don't like chicken last time I was
I like
here.
chicken. What do you know? You don't act like you know anything about me.
You're like, I don't like mac and cheese. I don't like chicken. I said, I'm going to make mac and cheese and chicken. You're like, oh, I could pass that meal. I was like, okay. Elitist.
You literally don't know anything about me.
You literally said that last time.
But that's a lot. Okay.
Who's a lot? Him? Yes. You're going to lose. I love that you lose all the competitions on Frenemies. And the only way you win is by cheating.
This is the opposite of satisfying. This is so stressful.
I feel
Mine's
good.
satisfying. Give
Yours is
me.
satisfying.
Thank you.
Mine feels good. I don't know what y'all are on about. I got the goo. I got the... What is the shit that was in the bowl already, Ian?
That was glue.
Oh, so you mixed their glue? Dude, Elmer has got this vertical lock.
Yeah.
They've got the glue and the magic glue. I think I need more something.
I don't think you need more anything. You literally took everything.
I think I need more magic solution or glue or some shit.
No.
This is
Mine's satisfying.
This is not satisfying me. This is horrific. It looks kind of cool though.
No. Can you slime it out or no?
Ew, yours is not satisfying. It's way too gooey. Yours is gooey though. It's not slimy like this.
Ooh.
That's just like a fucking...
Dude!
I'm just saying it's
This
not
is like your
nice.
ball sack.
That's true. My balls have been drooping in my older
I
ages.
can imagine. I can tell that energy from you.
Well, it's inevitable.
It's not inevitable. I've been with people that were 50 years old and have tight ones.
Well, sometimes it's tight, sometimes it's loose.
Ooh.
It's just welcome to the male anatomy. Hello.
Maybe yours. Not every male. Don't speak for every male.
Well, we all, as far as I'm aware, gravity affects us all, and you should know something about that.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Figure it out.
My boobs are saggy?
I don't know. No.
Oh.
Well, that is an issue that, women have to deal with.
That's why you get a lift. I've gotten 3 already, and I need another one.
Here, put that in.
In what?
In your breath. Got your new implant.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay, which one's more satisfying?
I mean, yours is really too runny. Ew.
But that's the point.
No, but this one's thick and look, this one is there's good body.
That's not satisfying. This is satisfying.
Okay, daddy.
Oh my God, you're the one saying this weird kink.
Here, you want to tell me which one's more satisfying? I think I need more magic. Ew. It's like runny eggs.
ASMR.
This shit ain't magic. Okay, let's have an ASMR battle. Like everything. Here, let's do an ASMR battle. Listen, relax. Everybody relax. Turn up the volume. No, people at home, not you, Dan. Okay, Ian, come tell me whose is more satisfying. Come on.
Yeah, impartial judge on the satisfaction level.
Here, take this.
Ew.
I don't like it. That's pretty good.
Okay, get out of here.
I always win. Always. Always. How come we win every competition we do?
Because you're the best.
Thank you. That was nice of you.
Will you try at least to hold mine?
No, it's not satisfying. It really isn't. It makes me feel like warts are on my hand.
Try it. I'll try yours. I don't like yours. It's too good.
It feels like warts.
That's
what
my balls look like.
Yours looks gross, man. It's not good.
Thank you. Finally, not getting hyped up.
I don't even like looking at it. I don't know. It just bothers me. It looks diseased.
It does. It's
you
bad.
You all fucking dare sit here and judge my slime.
It looks like
slime is about individuality. It's about creativity. It's about expressing yourself. And for you all to sit here and judge my slime is absolutely fucking disgusting. You're all canceled.
Your slime has smallpox.
That totally is. That was your Tourette's or no?
Stop. What are you talking about?
You just went off on your entire crew. And I don't know if that was real, Tourette's, or you were being funny.
Wait, I guess that's part of my charm.
Because he just said, you're all fired, you're all canceled. I'm like, is this a situation?
He's joking.
Happening?
He's joking.
Oh, it doesn't sound like one.
Really? You think I'm canceling my crew over their criticism of my slime?
I think it might be your condition.
Okay, you're the neurologist.
I watched your eyebrow episode from years ago.
Yeah.
Because I never saw it popped up after the H3 Live, and I'm like, let me click on this.
Oh yeah, Ethan's eyebrows because I have like you guys.
But you don't do that anymore. That's what I'm saying. Did it get cured? No, because it used to be bad. I went to go watch some old ones.
Oh,
It's
really?
like, oh yeah.
It was worse then.
But you don't do that at all anymore. I watch our
Frenemies
back. No.
People with Tourette's, tics come and go in severity, and they change to different things. So it's not that it's cured or goes away. It's just tics are. It's an odd condition.
It's like a stutter.
Well, no, it's not like. It's just it changes. Like sometimes I'll wiggle my toes. Or sometimes
I wiggle my toes too. Yeah. Maybe I have it.
Okay.
How come you don't talk about it more? I love talking about it. I think it's so interesting.
I can talk about it. What do you want to know about it?
More stuff that jiggles and wiggles.
You want to know about my jiggles and wiggles?
How about what else? Your toes?
My dog bite wound is now covered in slime and styrofoam and glitter.
Are you okay?
And we'll find out.
Do we have a cake?
What's next? Let's get the slime out of here. Okay, we're back and we cleaned up that mess. Ian, what do we have before us?
So you've got Elmer's goo.
Elmer's?
Make a little pile of it.
Make a pile?
Dude, when did Elmer's take over the whole goo game?
Yeah, they're like killing it.
All about the goo.
They're like, we used to make glue, now we make goo.
I know. That's so weird.
Dude, their stock. I'm gonna buy some Elmer's glue stock. That goo money is probably crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Oh, so what did I do? Why was I doing all this magic shit when Elmer already made perfect goo for me?
It's not slime, it's goo.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, it's a different phenomenon?
Yeah. That's clearly.
Get into the
Goo and
world.
slime are totally
good.
different phenomenon.
Come on.
It just so happens Elmer's got them both cornered. Invest in Elmer's. I'm telling you, Elmer's going to be top company in the world soon.
I don't.
And then
I have a
got
feeling Elmer's is owned by somebody.
Oh.
Like I don't think Elmer's is publicly traded. Is what I'm
Wait,
saying.
really?
Okay, Dan, that's not the point.
Are we supporting like some evil something? Do you think it's owned by?
You didn't tell me I was going to have to look at myself today, Ian.
How do you look?
There's a mirror, and I was like, oh, really? I got to look at myself now? That wasn't part of the challenge.
Do you have body dysmorphia?
No, I'm just kidding.
Do you like looking at yourself in the mirror?
I don't like it, but I don't.
You don't shy away from it.
It used to bother me a lot, but now I feel like I'm just very passive about it, which is good. I'm happy with that.
Love that.
Love that. We love that.
Mediocre.
So what am I supposed to do with this Morphe James Charles? This is a collector's item. There may not, hopefully, be many more of these.
Yeah, we're going to be destroying it.
Okay.
So use the little clay tools or the fork. And
First, let's get this mirror out.
Be careful with the. Oh my God, Ethan! Be careful with the knife.
Okay. We don't need to be seeing ourselves.
I think that's like the least problematic part of this palette you just threw out.
Okay, now.
Did we pay for this? You guys stole this, right? You steal this?
How much was this palette?
PR package.
You
Wait,
shoplift this?
We bought it on
You bought it.
Was it?
on offer.
Good.
How much
We got
was
it
it?
secondhand.
Oh, you bought it secondhand.
Secondhand.
Okay, good.
Secondhand, nobody's.
Offer up.
How much is this new?
It's like $40 new.
No, how'd you
It's
pay
$40 new.
So, which tone do you think best matches a 16-year-old boy?
You should do blacks or aesthetic.
It's a black boy?
No, you don't want to be a 16-year-old boy though. Like, why do you want an aesthetic of that?
Because it's James Charles palette.
Okay, but oh my God, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm a 16-year-old black boy,
Oh
according
my
to
God.
Trisha.
So I don't know if that's offensive.
Well, you said it.
I literally said get the black color because it's aesthetic.
Okay, here I'll add some other pigment so that
Okay.
it's not a racial thing.
What are we doing again? What is this for?
I think we're
You kind of make
coloring
some
our goo.
colors and you mush the goo together. And
Yeah, we're gooing it up. gooing it up. I'm shining on air, and I'm gooing it up today. This looks horrible. I guess black was probably a good pick.
Black was probably a really bad call.
Well, you can tie dye it together. I'll do it. I'll do a Frenemies color.
Oh, yours goo is gonna be cooler.
Thank you. Everything I do is cooler.
Everything I do is cooler, Daddy.
Oh my God, what is Are you pent up or something? You're so extra today.
Yeah, you kind of got me charged up with the Logan Paul shit.
I didn't mean that kind of pent up. You're saying daddy and moaning after everything we do.
Oh, because it's funny.
Is it?
I think it's funny.
Okay.
Daddy.
Ugh. That creeps me out when you do it.
Have you seen that TikTok where the guy goes, yeah, you silly goose, yeah?
No.
It's the funniest thing
I have not
ever.
seen that.
How have you not seen that? It's the
You're
funniest
on a different
thing.
TikTok than me, clearly.
That's for sure. Okay, let me just goo it up. Ooh.
So this is going to be for our song, Pink and Black, it's called. I've been writing it.
Really? A song about us?
Yeah, and it's the SNL inspiration. We're doing it together. You said you were going to do the music video with me.
Oh, I didn't know that you, I mean, I said yes. I didn't know that you had a concept already.
We're inspired by SNL short parodies, their songs.
Okay, and
Why did the girl eat the last?
I'm going to take white because I need to lighten it
It's
up.
like black and yellow, but pink and black. Pink and black, pink and black, pink and black.
Here, let's see if
That's
the
us.
white helps because I need to lighten this situation up. This is not good.
I don't really know how what's the satisfying part? The chalk or the slime?
Right. A good question.
Right.
I think it's a bit of both.
Okay.
Mine, dude, bro, this is just a mess.
This looks like the butter.
I made a clump of coal. You told me to do black. I thought that was a good
I
idea.
did black and it looks fine.
I don't know if it looks fine.
This looks like a uterus.
It's like a weird.
It looks like an alien birth out of someone who was like impregnated by an alien in their fucking
I'm not
chest.
pregnant this month. I got my period. Just to
Yeah,
FYI.
Hila did too.
I was so sad. I like kind of cried.
Yeah, it was sucked.
Because I was like 7 days late and I thought for sure. And I was sick from the vaccine shot. I'm like, oh my God, I'm sick. This is for sure it. And then.
Well, I mean, Hila went through so much effort in this last
Right,
month.
yeah,
and like, man, just.
It's really sad.
Ugh. So, yeah.
I'm adopting. Anybody who wants their kid adopted by me, just reach out to my email.
Really?
Yeah.
We're taking applications.
Sure. If someone emails me and says, can you take my kid? I would totally do that because that kid needs saving.
Right.
You know?
I'm not sure. Can you just do that? Can you just give your kid to somebody?
Yeah.
Can you really?
Yeah. People leave their babies in a dumpster.
Well, not like but you're not asking for a baby. You're asking for like an adult or like a child.
Not an adult.
But like, you know, like.
What if James Charles wants to adopt like a 15-year-old?
Bro, you're I know. I was just gonna say you're trying to adopt the same kids James was trying to molest.
No, but seriously,
There's a whole market. These kids are in big demand. These 16-year-old
Woody
boys.
Allen adopted 2 kids with his new wife Suni. I'm like, how is that allowed? He married his last adopted daughter.
That should give you hope. If he can adopt, you can
my
too.
God.
They're like, and do you have any credible accusations that you are sexually attracted to kids? He's like, yes. They're like, okay, great. Here's 2 options for you.
When I was in the bathroom, I thought of the opening for my SNL monologue. It's going to be you cutting your arm off, but like fake blood squirting everywhere.
Okay.
Because that was the
so
threat.
I'm included?
Okay, yeah.
Yay, I'm in Trisha's
Oh, now
fantasy.
you want to be a part of SNL?
I'm in Trisha's fantasy SNL.
Oh, you're going to watch out. I'm going to be the first person to host it. Okay. No! You piece of shit.
Wait. You're so angry right now.
You triggered.
You threw
I
that
have
at my
anger
head really
problems.
hard.
It didn't even hit you. Oh my God, stop being such a drama queen. It literally didn't hit you.
Okay, but there's a knife close to you. Okay, all right.
You did it to me.
It was just a light thing.
Did it? It whacked my head.
Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
that was just a light thing.
All right, sorry. Let's move on. Let's forget this happened. Let's put the glue back in the jar. Oh.
Oh no.
Daddy?
Do you want to hit me one more time? Because I did too.
No, I'm okay.
Why? Now you're making me feel bad. Can you hit me one more time?
Okay,
One more time.
if you want me to.
Yeah, because I did too, right?
Okay,
Go
ready?
ahead. Sorry, that was a little aggressive.
Okay.
But I thought we were having fun.
I appreciate the equality.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ready?
Oh, that was my face! I hit your face.
Of course I was gonna hit your face. We're equal. There's
You
no
want
more.
me to hit you one more time?
There's no. There's no more slime whacking.
Kind of fun.
Okay, you can whack me.
Really?
But tell me where so I know to prepare.
No, that's not the fun part.
Okay. Daddy? That wasn't even on camera. What are you chewing? Trying to jerk me off? Weirdo.
Ow! Ow! Why do you make everything so gross?
Well, what are you doing? Daddy. Daddy.
This is so weird.
All right, next.
We're done.
Ooh, this looks. I like this. You seen this guy?
Oh, that was not satisfying. Ooh, it's like nails on a chalkboard. Stop.
What do we do?
So this one is paint mixing. Just kind of get little dabs of color and kind of swirl them with the knife.
So this is basically kindergarten. Like oddly satisfying is just you're in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if we went to kindergarten together?
What am I imagining?
We'd have the best snacks. Our lunchboxes.
Oh,
would
bro,
be lit.
I used to hit like Lunchables
You did? I had like.
with the crackers and the cheese and the ham slices.
Oh, really?
The little red stick. Remember
I
that
was superior. My mom sent me to school with a Happy Meal. She gave me McDonald's chicken nuggets from the day before, and I had French fries and the box.
Wait, you had day-old Happy Meal?
Oh, I loved it, and kids loved it too. They're like, "You have McDonald's," and I was like, "Yeah, you have a little peanut butter sandwich, bitch."
Sounds like child abuse.
Are you kidding me? Everyone thought I was so cool that I had McDonald's. Like my mom got it the night before and put it in the freezer.
Should
and
be
then
illegal. Send your
'cause
kid
you
with
are.
day-old McDonald's to school?
That was the cool thing. I was the cool kid. I had the best. Everyone was like,
Yeah,
"Wow."
sometimes it feels cool to be abused. Okay, I'm just kidding.
my
I don't want
God.
to get into serious. with
Let's
that.
yeah,
I'm
let's
just kidding.
not because I think
Yeah,
you
I'm
have
just
more
kidding.
trauma from your family than I did. My family was amazing.
Okay, I'm not competing. It's not a
They
trauma
never body
Olympics.
shamed me.
Not a body shaming Olympics. Not a
Body
trauma.
shaming?
I mean, not a trauma Olympics.
Just because your parents didn't let you have fast food, they shamed you for
I had
eating.
fast food all the time. What are you talking about?
Or they said, "Oh, you're too skinny." My parents never said I was too skinny.
Are you, bro? You're. I just find it odd that your mom would freeze a Happy Meal.
I would get it the night before, and we get an
And would
extra
you rock
one.
with the toy? Would you save the toy, or would you?
Yeah, because they thought it was a fresh one.
But would you get the toy the day before? Would you open it
What
at
did
school?
you get sent to school with? Lunchables? That's more child abuse. Those are toxins in there. It causes infertility.
It's what?
Causes infertility.
Lunchables?
Yeah.
Whoa, Psst. That's a revelation.
Where'd you read that?
I read that in my infertility Google search.
Well, like processed meats and stuff. You mean like chicken nuggets?
No.
How's your color going? Oh, you didn't. You wait. Oh, you're just swirling.
That's what he literally said to do.
I was trying to make like a pigment. You know what I mean? I'm trying to actually make a pigment over here.
Okay, artist.
So here, we'll get some white in there. Going for kind of like a salmon, kind of like a fall. Salmon is
Salmon has
banned.
been banned, I thought.
This is more of a fall. I immediately stepped back from that. It's more of a beautiful autumn kind of cream. Right? You see it?
I'm doing a hidden Mickey.
Ew.
Ew.
Yours looks like a diarrhea on a plate.
Mine looks like a Picasso Mickey. Hey, once we get all vaccinated, do we get to do can I be a part of the H3 Disney trip?
Oh, definitely you'll be there.
Really?
Would you ride a Gatsby?
What's a Gatsby?
Oh, like a mobility scooter? I want us all to go on
I don't
mobility.
think so.
No.
That's like ableist, I think.
It looks like a Rolls Royce.
Well, I think there's something against
It is ableist, you're right. Yeah. But I definitely would invite you and Moses.
Okay, great. Otherwise, we'll go the same day and get another VIP trip and make sure that we're
Have
always ahead of you
competing.
guys. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Well,
like-
we'll be on mobility scooters. Your ass will be in our dust.
Oh, and then I'm going to tweet about it and you'll get canceled on
We should
Twitter.
we'll both be on pirates, like boat to boat, be like fucking talking shit and
I
throwing
love
stuff.
pirates. That's my favorite ride there.
Yeah, it's kind of just chill, right? You just hang out there.
I like anything chill. Anything too
My
much.
last VIP tour guide told me that Leonardo DiCaprio would smoke on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride,
What?
and she wouldn't stop him because he's too famous.
Are you serious?
Swear to God, you heard that right, Dan?
Can we cancel Leonardo DiCaprio?
Remember that, but I guess
He was
I believe
vaping.
you.
She said he was vaping,
Oh my God, cancel.
but that just fits right in.
Leonardo DiCaprio bothers me. He's like
Why?
50
Oh,
and
'cause he
still
dates, like,
dating
little
like 18-year-olds.
Yeah, his dating
It's gross.
record is pretty bad.
And you're not cute anymore, okay? Stop it. They're obviously just like after you because you're Leo. You're no Brad Pitt. Let's put it that way. You got a little puppy.
I mean, he still looks good, but
Welcome
like
to the puppy
it's time to
club.
date someone above the age of 25.
Welcome to the puffy
What
club.
doesn't it feel bad to be like? What's the age? She hasn't dated anyone over like 26 or something. It's like
Something like that,
You
yeah.
got to be his girlfriend, and you're coming close. You're like, oh boy, you start sweating.
What's wrong with you, Leonardo DiCaprio? There's something wrong with you, you sicko.
He likes young girls,
Ugh.
but at least
There's
they're
something wrong with him.
over 18. More I could say for James.
Manipulation, power control, power manipulation.
I agree. I mean,
Gross.
Date your own age. So now what we're going to do to spice this up a little bit.
Add a little bit of spice.
You don't want to make a hue?
I literally made a Mickey Mouse. What are you talking about?
You don't want to make a hue? Like a color?
Wait, first of all, look at all the colors Ethan gets. Pink, orange.
Use my colors.
Look at my colors. Brown, poop, white, mustard.
Here.
What the heck?
Fucking
Why
use
did I
whatever
get
you
a
want.
pink? That's why mine looks like ick.
Now we're going for salmon. We got the green in there. We're going to mix it up, right?
You're supposed to swirl it.
Okay, I'm over this. Your shit looks like a nightmare. Your shit looks like a fucking paralysis demon.
Oh, I had one of those the other night. Dark. The voices in my head tell me don't do it.
Oh, they don't say don't do it. That's good, right?
No, don't do this project because the paint can be a little what's it called? Like when you get high off paint, a little huffy.
Oh, that sounds fun.
You don't feel it? I'm feeling it. Sorry. I feel like I'm out of this
Really?
segment because I feel like the slime made me huffy.
They gave you the toxic shit.
Well, I think from the get-go I got a little woo.
I'm out. Trisha's on some weird shit that needs to be analyzed by a psychologist.
Oh my god, look who's talking. You literally just did a blob.
I was trying to make a hue.
Self-portrait.
So deep, right? Don't throw that out.
No, yours is
Save
a self-portrait.
that. Save that.
Your blob.
Don't throw that. Don't throw this out. Frame that. Make sure to sign it.
Thank you. I actually made something.
So this one's called paint pouring.
Paint boring?
Pouring.
I was like, boring.
You have all the colors. You put in a bunch of different ones in your jar on top of each other, and then you slowly pour it on your canvas.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. That's very nice. So you mix it all in one jar.
Yeah, and you don't swirl it up. You kind of put it on top of each other.
Ooh, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be very satisfying.
Mm.
I hope you're satisfied. Gotta.
Wait, that one's like empty. Oh, so should I not put a lot? Because that one has like nothing in it.
I don't know.
Yeah, not a lot.
Fascinating.
Ooh, this is satisfying. Just watching it drip in there. Actually, I love watching this is the watching paint dry episode.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that too. This is the episode I always dreamed about making. I'm going dark colors. Edgy.
I hope this is our most viewed podcast, so we do this again.
It won't be.
You don't think?
No. Why would it be? Watching two big.
Can I mention one more thing about Impulsive or no?
Listen, this is your show, right?
They said they filmed the Jeff Weddick episode, and they're like, well, it seems a little bit outdated now, but we're going to put it up next week. So they filmed it before our Frenemies.
Well, that's nothing new. He's apparently recording episodes 4 months ahead of time.
So they're going to put it out.
It's just so stupid, dude.
I can't wait to hear it, though. I'm sure he said.
Wait, so this was before he came on and got it roasted?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, talk about dated.
So they're like, but we're going to air it next week.
Why would you publish that? Why would you publish that?
Also,
that's
Logan
insane.
is gone for 2 months training.
Also, Jeff has got to be like, please don't post that. Like, I've already gone through this.
Yeah.
I've already apologized. And it's going to be some old ass shit of him being like, well, the article was written for money. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
No, but his defense was always me. Like, Trisha's not credible. So I'm like, I wonder if he says anything like that. That's so interesting. Well, it's fine. People still keep discrediting me all day long.
Did he? I
Wait,
wonder.
why are you already pouring it, Ethan?
You gotta mix it.
Oh, I thought I wasn't supposed to mix it. Shit. I thought it was. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oops. Here, can I get it back
You
in?
don't you put it,
Here.
Look at Trisha's jar.
Layer it.
Look at Trisha's
layer
jar.
it in the jar, and then you pour it.
Don't do it on mine. Don't.
I layered it.
And careful with the paint because you get it on the
Oh, okay.
table.
I didn't
it
like
could be
these other
bad.
colors, but okay, here. I'll do it your guys' way. I'll follow the rules. Everyone wants me to
Well,
follow
otherwise
the
then you're
rules.
just painting.
How come this one's empty?
There you go.
It's just the same colors.
Oh my god, you're gonna get the table stained. They just said be careful.
Okay, now what?
Then you slowly pour it on the canvas.
That's what I was doing.
But you had to mix
But
them
you
all
had
together.
you only have one color in your jar.
I had 3 colors. They were dark colors. I was doing something artistic. Now I got all these colors I don't even like.
Okay. Never mind, over here.
This is too fast.
My phone. Okay.
Yeah, this is epic. Someone's gonna want to buy this. Let me turn this into an NFT real fast.
Ooh, I love that.
Cool. It's all green.
You literally.
I colored all my beautiful colors. Oh, you're supposed to do it like that? What? I feel like you know this stuff. This wasn't properly
She just
explained to me.
listened.
Yeah, I just
Bullshit. You've seen this on TikTok.
I actually have never. But I'm just like,
why? How did he didn't
why
say?
would you think that's satisfying? Just, I mean, I don't even know if this is satisfying. I'm just doing it because it looks better than what you're doing. At least it just looks like some movement.
You set me up.
I don't think I did.
I'm sure this is not
hold
even
on.
right.
Maybe there's something interesting below because it's all
Oh my God.
just green, you
They're
guys.
going all over the table.
No one's buying that.
No, it's on-
Poshmark. It's not. It's, well, just do it over
The
your
fuck was
white.
that?
Just do it over the white.
It is over the way. It's not on the table. Underneath this green, there's a masterpiece.
Yeah, you're right. It's just hidden. It's the occluded masterpiece.
Here, let me sign it.
Can I sell it?
Ethan.
Can I take it?
Ethan was here.
These will both be available.
And NFTs only.
The NFTs.
Man, yours, once again, I'm improving my merits as an artist here. I'm oddly satisfied.
Oh my God, what was that thing you sent me about that author of American? Like, how did you know the author of American Psychopath?
Well,
I was kind of impressed. I was like, okay, intellectual over here.
I just liked that quote. And so.
How did you know he was the author of
Because
it?
his name, because I looked up
You
who he
Googled it?
was. Yeah.
I was so impressed. I felt like we were having an intellectual conversation that day. I was like, wow.
And
And then you do stuff like this, and I'm like, oh my God, dumbass.
You've seen this on TikTok.
I swear I feel like, is this how you envision it? Because I don't even know if I'm doing it right.
You did great.
Did I?
I was
Oh,
putting
wow.
the colors in so carefully.
Hand to God,
I was like
it.
dark hues,
It just looks like
interesting.
too many
And then you all
greens.
got fucking all crazy on my ass. I was doing my own thing, and then I had to scoop it back into the jar.
Well, I apologize. I did not see that there were multiple colors in there. 'cause
Exactly.
They were
So
also
you
dark.
underestimate. You
It
think
was
I'm
like
an idiot.
dark green and dark blue.
You
so-
think I'm an idiot. And I wish that
Me? Are you talking to me or Dan?
Dan.
Oh, because I too think you're an idiot. So I guess you weren't addressing me. Sometimes you're like an idiot savant.
I agree.
Like sometimes you're super dumb, and then sometimes you're just like hyper smart.
Are you really calling anyone a savant? I mean, what is gravity? Like, stop.
I'm a savant too.
I agree. Yeah. Okay. Two savants, two fat savants.
The lines are doing you some favors here, though, Ethan. That
Oh
looks a
my
lot more
God.
satisfying.
The last episode, I really wanted. Ethan gave me titles, and one of them was like two fatties arguing, and I wanted that so bad. I was so sad you didn't go with that title. I loved it.
Oh,
thought
because
that was so good.
I thought that some people might, I don't know.
Be upset.
Yeah, be
Who?
upset. I was thinking of titling the last episode "Two Fatties Arguing for 2 Hours."
I mean, no one's fatter than us. That's for sure.
Nope.
We're fat.
You're fat. That's the quote. You're fat. Fat, fatty, fat.
First of all, that's from a Mel Brooks movie, and everyone's stupid for not knowing. It's from the producers, both versions of Gene Wilder said it and Matthew Broderick said it to Nathan Lane. Fat, fatty. That is, and so people who thought that was my original, you guys are stupid and not cultured.
Okay,
Mel
stop.
Brooks wrote that line, but okay, I'll take the credit for it. Beautiful.
Like I said, savant and also.
Fat.
All right, we only have a
gravity.
few more minutes, so if there's some more,
We have one more. Okay,
we
perfect.
got one more. Perfect.
This I'm so sad that this didn't turn out good. Hold on.
Don't put red on it.
Well, let's
now.
just
It looks like my
make-
period.
Ooh, like that?
My unborn baby.
Oh,
Eggs
stop
didn't
it.
hatch.
Stop.
Oh,
Well, that's what eggs
Jesus,
are. Broken
Trisha.
eggs are eggs that didn't fertilize. I'm not trying to be morbid.
Listen, I'm not trying to ask what eggs are. I'm just saying stop. Stop the madness right now.
Am I triggering you? Okay.
Daddy.
Ugh.
Much better, Ethan.
All right, get this out of my face.
Oh my God. That's what I'm talking about. That sounds like Tourette's, where you're like happy 1 minute and then you're like, get this out of my face. Like you just sound crazy.
You literally don't know anything about Tourette's.
I think I do. I'm on Tourette TikTok all the time. It's crazy.
Is that? I find that so odd. What is?
Yeah, it's like them trying to get COVID tests and they can't they can't keep still for.
Are you
put it
sure?
up and-
I have a feeling these people are faking it for views.
No, it's real. People have really severe cases. I know someone who got like a whole brain surgery for their Tourette's. Moses was there at the recording studio when they were telling us about it. He paid like $1 million to get his like brain rewired because he had like a severe case of Tourette's.
I don't. Okay, I'm not going to question whatever you think you saw. That sounds questionable. Story to
So
me.
you are questioning it.
Yeah, I am big time. Huge question.
You're like, I'm not gonna question it as
That
you're
literally
questioning
doesn't
it.
make sense.
Okay.
I think that's called a lobotomy. What you're describing?
No, oh my God, it wasn't that.
Cake time.
Grand finale. I love cake smashing.
So, what is the theory here? What is this?
I like the cake smash where you go straight down. Like, just don't even question it, straight down.
Are these little candy diamonds? That's awesome. Wait, can I eat these?
Yeah.
Can I eat this?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Is it like...
It's white chocolate.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Try the diamond.
Oh, mine's hard. I can't eat it.
I think just give it a... Just dedicate. Just commit to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, Ian, what are we supposed to do? Just smash?
Yeah, we saw this on Trisha's TikTok.
Oh, you did?
Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You did a smash?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I had like 10 million views.
So you go first, because I always go first and look like an idiot.
I'm so excited.
You got 10 million views for this? Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh my God, your arm is shaking. You're like going for it. Wow. Wow. Oh, Jesus.
Wow. That's
Okay.
a tough cake. I got mine from Madonna.
That was a powerful
softer.
cake, huh?
They're just a little tough.
Okay.
It's good though.
All right, here we go. It just sounds. Yeah, I want it perfect, like handprint. You know what I mean?
But squeeze now. Squeeze through your fingers. Make a fist. Make a fist. Make a fist. That's good. They're kind of cold. No hate, no shade, but they're a little cold. So I think if they were softer, like they were a little out, but they're good.
Oh, I see.
But it was good. I loved it. I mean,
I haven't treated myself to anything in a long time.
What's a long time?
it's week long.
I mean, a week.
A couple days ago.
A week. Like nothing. I haven't strayed from the path in a week.
Honestly, though, this cake is so bomb. Where is this cake from? This is good.
Let me hit that chip.
I think it's just Ralph's, right?
Ralph's finest, baby.
Ralph's is good. Ralph's is good cake. Is this Ralph's?
I think from Pavilion.
That's even bougier.
Pavilions.
This is the segment. This is when it goes totally off the rails. Oh,
We're helping people. The people with eating disorders,
Right.
when they watch our video, they like it helps them.
Right.
It's like when I work out with Impulsive, we're helping them.
Every time I'm doing it for you guys.
First bite on TikTok. Hey guys, are you having trouble taking your first bite? We're here to help. Let's do it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's for people who don't eat enough? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought it was for fatties.
Or they feel guilty. They feel guilty eating food. And they can't take that first bite. They need someone to help them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. I had that problem when I had a binging disorder. If I binged the night before, I just would starve myself the next day. But you're really supposed to eat every day. Have one bite, you know.
Okay, this is for all you guys.
It doesn't need to be sexual. It doesn't have to be like that. Just, you know. All right, let's try a second bite now. Ready?
Oh, I'm supposed to be like a trainer? Yeah, I like your cake better.
I know, it is so much better.
Okay, guys, here we go. It's like the anti-Peloton. Yeah. Okay, guys, get ready. Here we are. It's Monday. You know what we're going to do? We are going to eat some cake. Here we go. We're going to take that first bite together. Get ready. You need the food. Come on now, guys. Let's just eat the cake, chew it, and get it down. You're not going to regret it.
Okay, but now you don't
Money,
feel guilty
baby.
about this.
Money, baby.
I know. That trainer's cheering me on. Money.
Don't feel guilty about
I
it
am
later.
gonna feel
Don't.
guilty.
Okay, but that's, you know what? You might have an eating disorder.
I do.
When I went to a rehab for it for real because I had a problem where I was like binging and then I was like puking it up or whatever. The thing is, it's called food guilt and you're not supposed to have any. Your body needs food. If you have a sweet once in a while, like you've been doing so good, don't feel guilty about it after. I know you and I know you're gonna feel guilty and bad and that makes me really sad. Don't do it.
Let me hit this.
It's not a drug. Don't say, let me hit this.
It is.
Just say,
We're both we're more addicted to cake than we are fucking anything
Your
else.
body needs food.
That's the problem.
And go eat healthy after this. You can have a salad tonight. You know, if you do, you know, whatever. Just balance.
Here, watch this.
You're not gonna eat this tomorrow.
Watch this. Like a little turd. Like a little cake turd. Here. Ready? Oh, no. Do a cake turd with me.
I'm not.
Come on.
I politely decline.
Come on, do a cake turd with me. You put a candlestick up your butt. What's this? You bring it up every time.
It's not the same though.
Okay, ready? Cake
Enjoying cake is not the same as
turd. Cake turd. Right?
This is where you lose me, though. I think you're so funny until you like then do foot army, this stuff. It's like, oh, you lose me.
Foot army got Rylan a 1. You should be thanking me. Rylan checked his wiki feed and he's like, I have a 1. You should find that so funny.
I think he needs to be checking himself before he's checking WikiFeet. He's kind of the worst human being alive. He lied straight up on camera to all his audience and fans.
Okay,
so.
I feel like you're just not trying to give me credit. He has a 1.
I think you're trying to take away from Rylan being a horrible ship person.
You really think that's what I'm doing on WikiFeet? They should sell this
You're
at Disney.
You're making light of evil person.
You know how at Disney you see people with giant turkey legs? They should have a bucket full of cake, and you just put your hand in, and then you see people cruising around Disney like this, and go, what ride are we going to do next? Pirate?
I love Disney food.
Hand of cake. Hand of God, hand of cake.
I like it. That can be our set sign off, hand of cake.
Hand of cake.
Or that's what we...
One God,
You know
one
how the
cake.
Kardashians say Bible? We can be hand of cake.
They say Bible?
When you're like swearing on something, you're like Bible. It's 100% the truth.
Cake.
Or as David says, dead ass. We're
He
gonna
says
be,
that?
Yeah, his is like you don't go back on dead ass. Like dead ass means it's real. Like that's their thing.
Correct.
And if you go back on that, like they'll never trust you again. So if you say dead ass, it has to be real. So ours can be hand
On
of cake.
hand of cake.
On
bitch.
cake, on cake.
Hand of cake.
All right, we're out of time.
I'll put that in my lyrics.
We gotta
for our
wrap it up.
song.
Hand of cake.
Hand of cake.
Guys, circle of life. This cake meant the backside of the circle of life. Poor. Okay, thanks for watching.
And we'll see you next time on
Frenemies.